How's that going? Did you? You got your Riddler t-shirt on? Ah.
Was younger, she liked to be thrown around like a rag doll.
Okay, well, we're getting
But
ready to
these
start.
days, she doesn't care what I do as long as I give her pussy the drilling it needs.
And he's still the same old Isaac. He loved coming on my tits 55 years ago, and he still does today.
Heck, if it ain't broke.
The amazing thing is that we've been fucking each other senseless for so long that our kids are all growing up and they're fucking people too. Amy's fucking John, Ashley's fucking Kim, Ross is fucking Lucille.
We're all fucking very, very hard. My parents actually started fucking each other in 1927, and they continued banging in every conceivable position until my father died in 1977.
There's a delay.
I like to think that he taught me a little something about blowing my load in the same hole night after night.
We want people to know how important it is to find someone to fuck. I mean, really fuck the living shit out of.
Oh, you didn't hear not yet.
If
Where
you've
do we
been
find
attached
this
for
shit?
55 years, I guess you're doing something right.
Advertising opportunities.
Holy
for
shit.
the show.
Where do we
Email
find
us
this shit?
at Corner Pub Sports.
Oh, that was fucking great.
55 years later, he still comes on my tits.
What's up, YouTube Live? We're about to go live on now, all right? I know you guys can't hear everything on your shit, but we're live, so.
Shut up, Sean.
Huh?
Shut up, Sean.
Oh, yeah. Let me turn this on. Can you guys hear that out there? All right, cool.
Hang on, you cocksuckers.
Welcome to the pub.
Hello, everyone. This is Mike McMillan, former Phily Eagle. You're tuning in to the Corner Pub Sports.
The Corner Pub Sports.
Shoot.
That's my life already.
Go Birds.
Yo, what is up, everybody? Here we are, Corner Pub Sports, coming at you here live on YouTube. And if you're downloading on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, don't forget Satchel. We thank you so much. Here we are at the new bar.
Look at this shit.
New bar.
Look at this shit.
Woo!
Nice.
What is
Look
going
at
on,
this shit.
everybody? So we have a lot to get to tonight on tonight's show.
You're not but a fighter, you cocksucker.
Former cornerback of the Philadelphia Eagles and Kansas City Chiefs, Mark McMillan. Mark Mighty Mouse McMillan will be calling into the show tonight.
You think he's available? You think he can still play a little?
We might need him.
We could use somebody.
We might have to ask him
That's
that.
going to be my first question. That's what I'm holding out for.
Yeah. We have a lot going on, man.
Sorry to steal a thunder, Mike.
Yeah, absolutely. We have Sixers preview, basketball preview. We have some a little bit of an issue with the Sixers and China. And the basketball, NBA in general, and China I want to bring up.
I'm not gonna lie, like I might be like completely out of touch here. I have no idea what's going on with that.
Yeah, we'll get to it. A little bit of
I don't have time to follow along.
Right.
I mean, basically, let's hit off the bat. You know, our hockey team's struggling a little bit. You know,
Carter Hart had a bad game the other
He
night
did.
against Edmonton.
he did.
Bad game.
He definitely did.
Yeah, it's a shame they started out so well, and now.
Well,
He's a kid.
However,
But
It's the first season as the named starter. Let the season play out.
I'm going to try and I'm going to try to be a little bit positive today. So 3 games, all 3 games were on the road on a West Coast trip.
after
Not
coming home,
easy.
after traveling to Prague and playing one road home game and then having to travel to the West Coast, that's tough.
And the teams that they're playing, I think they're all pretty have had good starts.
Edmonton's a good team, man.
Even before playing the game in Prague, they were traveling a lot.
Yeah,
You know, they're playing all over the place. So it's been a really, really rough run for them to start the season.
Yeah.
And as we all knew, like I don't think anybody looked at the Flyers and said they're going to get off to a hot start because they knew what was in front of them. NHL, the schedule makers,
didn't do them any favors.
yeah, they fought them. They fought them. They completely fought them. So kind of a shame. How's everything going over there, Gary?
We're good to go. We have some people commenting over here, and
All right, cool.
we'll get there.
Well, why don't we start off? Because I know Rob's Rob Spear of RASwoodworking.com is on our YouTube channel right now.
What's up, Rob?
So if you watched on Periscope, I think it was Periscope and Facebook. I think I posted the video of the new bar rail. I can't do it here on that now, but dude,
It's beautiful.
This is beautiful, man.
Really
I
nice.
can't stop looking at it. I gotta be honest.
So much detail,
It
so
looks
many
awesome.
different.
Very nice.
Yeah, so many different.
Even
Errors.
the coasters,
Yeah.
like the coasters are fantastic. Little throw. He's like, "Oh, I got something else for you. Here's some coasters." I'm like the Spectrum coaster with the dates on it, the date it was
that's
open and
cool.
closed. It's awesome, man.
Yeah,
Did
very
you,
cool.
did you like get on your knees and give him a tip?
Only he and I know the truth to that. Rob, don't put
You want
it
to
out.
keep it personal?
Rob, if you type it, it's gonna be on there forever.
So I got one question, Rob. Is Sean a swallower?
Rob said, as soon as it gets inappropriate, I'm signing off.
Okay, bye.
And he also said that he looks small, so apparently he's.
What did he say? I saw him.
No, he said Ryan looks small, so I guess.
Oh,
I guess he knows something that we don't know.
yeah. He hasn't seen Ryan in a while. That's what he's saying. He hasn't seen Ryan.
Oh, I
in a
thought he
while.
was talking about his dad.
No.
Oh, okay.
He hasn't seen Ryan in a while, right?
Did he see me before the surgery?
I don't think he has. I don't think he has. Ryan lost like
Over 200 pounds.
It gained 700 pounds of attitude.
Yeah, you fucking forget it.
yeah, good stuff, man. That's awesome. Yeah,
Over the line, we'll be
we'll
using that all the fucking time.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Rob, you got a dog?
Oh, here we go.
Don't answer.
No.
Don't answer.
Rob, don't answer that question.
I'm gonna be coughing all fucking show. I don't know what to tell you. It's been fucking 2 months of fucking nonsense, like sickness continuing.
You're a nice guy. Nice guy. Nice people
I'm gonna
swallow.
fucking stop, man. It's
Even-
crazy.
Even Mark, I'm looking at the thread. Mark's like, don't answer that.
So I like the YouTube thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
It might be better than the wildfire thing. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Oh,
Who?
let's not touch
Who?
that.
Who?
Yeah.
What?
Mhm.
Like what? There is something.
Wildfire and
No, we probably should've-
that biting bumblebee.
Yeah, we probably should have talked about this before we went live, but I want to talk a little bit about wrestling tonight.
Do you?
5 minutes, even. Like,
That's fine.
All right.
We can talk about wrestling. I have no
I
problem.
mean,
with
it's not my gig, but we got to.
that. I
we
mean, I
got to
gotta be
open
honest.
it up for everybody.
I haven't
So-
talked about wrestling, and I don't know what's going on anymore. But yeah,
all
absolutely.
right, let's get it. I mean, that's not going to take long.
Oh yeah, you want to do
Yeah.
that?
So there's a new one that started on TNT on Wednesday night.
Oh, right.
It's called
right.
AEW. I've been watching it for 3 weeks, and I shit you not, fellas, I realized why I was ever a wrestling fan.
Really?
It's energetic, it's innovative, it's fun, it's off the wall. Chris Jericho and John Moxley are insane. The young talent.
Jericho actually wrestling?
Yes, he's
He is?
he's their champion.
He's wrestling?
And he's dude.
No way.
Yes, he is amazing.
Dude.
He's the best he's ever been.
Get the fuck out
I'm
of
not saying the wrestling part because he's gotten fat and everything like
here.
that.
He's not fat though, but yeah.
Right. but like him on the microphone, his attitude. Dean Ambrose now goes by the name of John Moxley.
Dean Ambrose is it?
Yes,
What's
he's
that
even
fucking move that fucking he does the lion, whatever.
the Lion Tamer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get out of here with that.
I'll fuck you up.
But that's not even his move anymore.
Laying your back. I'll fuck you with the Lion Tamer.
Fucking joke.
Like he uses it, but it's not even his move anymore. Like he has a different finishing move. That's what I mean with the innovation.
That's cool.
The tag team during the insane.
What's Jericho doing? Still wrestling? He's fucking 50 years old. He's in a rock band.
Yeah.
Hogan was wrestled till he's 70.
Yeah, and he's the dude. I'm telling you, like
That's
it's
awesome.
this is-
I told you I met Chris Jericho, right?
no,
The Orion Festival.
no,
I didn't tell you about this.
no.
So Metallica did a 2-day festival in Atlantic City. The second night, Chris Jericho was there, and he was probably there both nights. But I ran into him the second night, and my band had just come out with our CD. I gave him a fucking CD. And he's, dude, that's all. What kind of music? I was like you're about to hear. Dude, I'm listening to this. That's great, dude. That's great. He was cool as shit.
That's awesome.
And we were in the pit with him.
And you like hung out with him, like
Well, not hanging out, but we were in a snake pit with him, and he was next to me. And I was like, "Oh, Chris, hey, buddy, how you doing?" You know, that was it.
that's cool though.
Yeah, it was cool.
Like he acknowledged you and all.
Yeah, he's a metal fan, dude. It's awesome.
So the last thing I'll say about it though, I seriously think WWE has a problem.
Good.
They have a serious problem on their hands. This is going to take off.
Well, isn't one of them's on like Fox now? They're all of a sudden like
SmackDown.
Yeah, it's
SmackDown.
SmackDown.
how did they end up back on like mainstream TV? Like
Who?
SmackDown, like
Oh,
like they haven't been. They've been on like TNT and stuff
Yeah.
for years. Like all of a sudden now they're back on. I was kind of surprised.
yeah. I don't know how that, but like I look forward.
That's what it is. It's a
Yeah,
unicorn.
like I'm seriously starting to like as the week's going on, I'm looking forward to like I got wrestling.
Wow,
on.
no shit.
Dude, I swear to God,
What's
check
that
it
on?
out. TNT on Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights?
Yeah, there's nothing else on.
Oh, there's too many Flyers and Sixers.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Like I said,
actually, first,
nothing else.
so this kid came home from school, and it was late. It was a late night. It was like 7:30 at night.
Oh, here he goes.
Comes home, and the dad's like, where the fuck were you? Like, you're 4 hours late from school. Where were you? I was over at Jessica's house. Jessica's house? What were you guys doing? Oh, we were studying. You were just studying, huh? Yeah.
Ain't that your sister's name?
It is. It kind of makes it weird.
A little weird.
Okay. Go ahead, try to finish your short.
I was over at Jessica's house. Oh, you were just studying? Yeah, we're just
Did
studying.
she have makeup on?
So he, a couple minutes pass, and he sits down at the dinner table, and Dad, these fish cakes are really good. He goes, son, those are donuts. Wash your fucking hands.
Ah,
Damn, how you gonna talk about your sister like that?
he smelled like Jessica.
Jesus.
Oh, fishy.
Fishy.
All right, let's talk some Sixers, man. Let's talk some fucking Sixers. We haven't done. We've gotten into them a little bit, obviously, when free agency period.
Oh, we're already done talking about the Flyers, huh?
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah, that's,
We got it.
that's
Yeah.
all you need.
I mean, look, it's so early. Let's
5 games in.
Let's wrap it up with this. It's a tough. That's basically what I was trying to allude to. It's a tough way to start off the season on the road like this. It is what it is. They'll be all right.
Yeah, I think they're okay.
It's Dallas weekend, guys. They played the Flyers played the Dallas Stars.
Oh.
Eagles played the Cowboys. It's Dallas weekend. We're gonna take over fucking Texas this weekend. But let's get to the Sixers. Huh?
Yeah.
Let's get to some basketball.
Yeah, Dallas.
Predictions,
we
yeah.
haven't talked a lot about basketball since free agency. Let's be honest, and we really haven't since fucking Ben Simmons jump shot. And
Was this the craziest off season in NBA history?
Yeah, I think it was, and I don't think it's gonna die down. I think
I mean,
it's just
this is the NBA. This is the NBA. This is what they do. This is
And you
what
know
they
what?
do.
It's translating to football.
It is strange. It is.
The Jalen Ramsey, the Javion Clowney, like
Yeah.
those guys all forcing their way out is basically the way that sports is going now.
It's the way it's going to get. That like every sport's going to be like that.
I just heard. I just read about something today that D'Angelo Russell's already talking about creating a super team with Karl Anthony Towns and the who's the guy from the Suns? Devin?
The guard?
Yeah.
That's
Devin something or
yeah,
Devin.
Spit it out already.
oh, I forget it. That's Phoenix.
Yeah.
But
He's pretty solid.
But D'Angelo Russell's with
Yeah,
Golden
they're
State?
talking about like so there's on some magazine or something to cover, and they're like, "Yo, we got to do this again when we're all on the same team when we create our super team."
Do they know? Do they say where they want to create it?
No, they're saying we don't know what team it is right now. It's going to be like 4 or 5 years. We all got contracts and stuff, but
Sometimes
That's the way it is, man.
Yeah.
so they're basically already scheming.
Yeah. Did we
I don't
hear?
even know where it's going.
4 years down the road. Now they're like blatantly just saying it.
Yeah,
Did we hear where?
there's no. Yeah,
Did we hear what Durant said about the Knicks?
Yeah,
The
that was
kids-
interesting. Yeah,
The players now, they grew up watching the Knicks. The Knicks were terrible.
Yeah.
They're not cool to go play
it's
for.
not cool. Like,
Oh,
Knicks
wow.
anymore. Yeah,
Like everybody remembers them losing. The last time they were in the finals was
fucking
90.
94.
Yeah,
It was Patrick Ewing
Yeah.
and John Starks years. That was it. 94.
they ain't done nothing
That's
since.
the last time the Knicks have been any good.
Yeah.
I mean, the Sixers are more relevant than the Knicks are. What does that tell you? That's pretty bad. The Sixers haven't been in the Eastern Conference Finals since 2001, let alone the NBA Finals, right? Have only been in the playoffs a handful of times. The Knicks might have been in the playoffs less than the Sixers over that time. That's pretty bad.
Yep.
That's because the Sixers have been an average team for a while.
Yeah, like finishing 6th, 7th.
Right. Let's not act that the Sixers have been a dog shit team for the last.
They haven't
20
been the
years.
Knicks.
No, they haven't been the Knicks. I mean, they haven't been a lot of teams. Nuggets, even the Nuggets.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been better than teams like the Nuggets over the last 20 years. It's just they've been middle of the pack, and that's not good enough here.
No.
You know?
Yeah, it might be good enough in Dallas,
Right.
if you're a Cowboys fan or something.
All right, so let's get into this stuff.
Yeah, let's get into the Sixers. The whole thing with the Sixers, man, and this team, and the way they look, I mean, and the moves they made. I feel like the Sixers made enough of an improvement to, for one, improve on the record from last year, and two, are they a contender? Let's ask that question straight off the bat. Are the Sixers a legitimate contender?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
I mean, it's literally them
And the Bucks.
and the Bucks are the two teams
And if,
everybody's talking
The
about.
Fox.
and if you ask me, the Bucks are different. That team's different without Malcolm Brogdon. You've seen it last year when he got hurt,
They could be.
and they're just different without him.
So, want to go through the roster real quick?
Yeah.
All right, so we know Joel Embiid, obviously. Josh Richardson was picked up. In the trade with for the Jimmy Butler deal. Ben Simmons, obviously, J.R. Smith from last year is going to be healthy this year.
He
Bolden
struggled a little bit.
You still have Joel Bolden. You still have Shake Milton, Phily or Pele, whatever fuck.
Oh.
You have Thibault, who they drafted this year.
Thibault
Who looks
really good.
really good.
Really, really good.
Yeah, he started off really good.
You have Shayok. You have Al Horford.
Al Horford's
Big signing from the
huge signing.
Celtics. Big time money there.
The guy that used to he would break in Pete's balls every time.
Totally.
And
Hey,
Harry,
Pro's pro.
you just. I mean, that's it. That
Can't beat him. Bring him on your team.
Straight up.
and he's a leader, right? You locked up Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris is now part of the core officially.
Yeah.
Mike Scott, great defensive player off the bench, can shoot the three a little bit.
Another one that's not being mentioned that they signed for the bench is Trey Burke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like a grizzled veteran.
He's one of the last guys they signed. And
Yeah,
everyone went nuts. This is your backup point guard,
Right.
or your backup point guard,
Right.
however you want to look at it.
but a grizzled veteran who can run the point, can score a little bit. Like he's a guy that can do this, that, like whatever you need.
Kyle O'Quinn, another center.
I like
Right.
that too. For
James
nights,
Ennis. Ennis
Yeah.
can shoot the three off the bench.
but Kyle Quinn for nights that Embiid doesn't play.
Yeah.
Like as a backup.
Horford
Yeah.
and Embiid are a little, sore. I mean, look, he's not going to light the world on fire, but he's a suitable backup.
Right.
It's fine.
It's better
Right.
than Amir Johnson.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, you may have like 5 games or so where Embiid and Al Horford don't play, but for the most part, you're going to have at least one of them every night. And then you got a veteran in Kyle O'Quinn.
Right.
I love that sign.
Yeah, Raul Neto. Yeah, Trey Burke. A couple other guys there. Probably Cork Maz, like you just said. So a couple other guys are coming to the team, but that's pretty solid. And like I have more confidence in this team looking at them than what we had last year.
Right.
Even after both the trades.
Yes.
So that's the big.
No.
That's the big. That's the big question right now. Are
Chris
they better? Are they better?
All right. As a team, as a whole team, yes. Because you got Jimmy Butler, your starting 5 looked fucking fantastic last year.
Right.
Your starting 5 may look better than it did last year than it does now.
I don't know, man.
I disagree.
I'm throwing it up there because you had you had Jimmy Butler, you had Tobias, you had Embiid, you had Simmons, and you had Redick.
That right there is why I believe this starting 5 is better than last year.
I'll take Richardson over Redick because of the defensive. He's not a defensive. I know that's exactly what you're thinking too.
Right. And if Redick was on a streaky night where he was cold, he was a complete liability.
Yep.
Complete. Josh Richardson might have a night where he's 2 for 12, but he's still going to defend.
Right.
Yeah. I love JJ Redick. I thought JJ Redick was a great player here. I have no problems with JJ Redick.
Yeah.
Except for during the playoffs last year, I said, you know what, enough. I've had enough. Like, I love his enthusiasm. I love his energy. I love the the attitude he brings.
He hustled.
He tried. He tried.
And his
defense, but that's like Ish Smith, right?
Yeah.
Like
and
Ish Smith tried too.
And in his defense, the Sixers never utilized him the way he should have been utilized.
And I'm not saying that JJ Redick is Ish Smith. What I'm saying is the hustle aspect of it is Ish Smith. Like, we all appreciated the hustle aspect of that. That's not like the hustle.
This is shooting.
It can only get you so far. But like you said, when he got cold, he got cold.
Right.
To
utilize JJ Redick to his fullest potential, I still believe you're never going to change my mind. He should come off the bench.
He should have came off the bench.
Right. Because then you don't have to worry about him being a defender because he's not going to be on the floor for that extended period.
Right.
Well, they were going to, but that piece of shit Fultz couldn't play.
Right.
Oh, fucking Markel Fultz.
Right. So
weak and soft.
He's our hero.
And then at the end of the seasons, the 2 seasons he was here,
Right.
it was evident. It was evident how fatigued he was.
Yeah.
Completely evident. So him being fatigued, he's not shooting as well as he normally does, and then the defensive liability comes out.
You know what Markel Fultz said to the Sixers management?
I stuck my big black Johnson right down his goddamn throat.
That's what he said. Trim your fucking magic. We'll call it a day.
He's becoming day and night.
Yeah,
fucking.
I heard he's struggling, isn't he? Fultz?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Look,
Who gives a fuck?
No, I hope he fucking struggles.
I hope he goes for a swim and a shark eats him.
Yeah, I gotta
I'm
agree
rooting
with
against
Gary.
him. I'm
I
actually
agree,
rooting
too.
against him.
Yeah,
I'm rooting against him. I don't want him to do fucking well.
Like, I hope he ends up like Sideshow Bob under a fucking bus or something. Him and his fucking hair. You see that hair?
Is a shark's favorite meal.
You see that fucking hair? See that hair? Like, I hope someone grabs him by the hair and throws him around the room. Like, what the fuck? But fuck him.
Him
Fuck
and
him.
his dirty vagina having mother. Both of them. I hope they both drown. And the sharks eat them.
Apparently, Mike's chair is squealing bad, according to Rob. He said it stopped squealing once you got up. I got a WD-40, that motherfucker. I don't know what else to say.
Mike makes them squeal.
That's right.
It is your chair. It is your. I can hear it. Yeah. I'll take care of that. Stop fucking moving.
All right. I'll switch the chairs.
Can we get
All
up
right.
and down real quick?
Yeah, switch
Yeah,
chairs.
switch
What the
chairs.
fuck, Mike?
Sit
You're
on
fucking this whole thing up.
Sit on the floor. It's an easy.
Crisscross applesauce.
It's an easy fix.
And my daughter says it all the time
Stadium
now.
seat, you fuck.
It's an easy fix. I just can't do
Just
it.
in the stadium seat.
All right. So Why don't we give our season predictions? Because we got another topic to get to before our guest calls in.
But let's talk about the West, the Western Conference
That's
first.
squealing too.
You got to do the whole fucking conference, everyone.
Yes, let's talk about the Western Conference first.
The Rockets look fucking good, but
They do.
the Lakers look good. The Warriors are still in the middle.
I like the Clippers.
And of course, you have the Clippers.
I like the Clippers.
Jesus.
I'm on the train of thought in the Western Conference.
The Warriors, Mike.
Like
I got it.
I know they lost Durant, but everybody's forgetting that I don't think they forget, but the Warriors still won 3 fucking championships without Kevin Durant.
Right. They're
So
still good. Teams.
so until they're on
Although Klay Thompson's out.
Yeah.
For half the year.
right, that's a problem. But they got D'Angelo Russell as well.
Yeah.
So I still like the Warriors out of the West until they're unthroned, until they're taken out.
Warriors.
Come out and play.
No, I can't.
Come out and play.
Yeah, I can't go Warriors this year.
And with the Clippers, to me, Paul George is coming off the double surgery. He had surgery on both shoulders, so he's not going to be right.
Not just one, both.
Yes, he's not going to be right. Anthony Davis for the Lakers is now out for 6 weeks with a broken thumb.
Oh, is he already?
Yes.
Oh,
So
Shoved up his ass too far.
that's some karma right there.
Trying to get Gary in. There we go. I got Gary in the shot now. Yay! Couldn't see it over the mics.
Well, at least I put it in it.
So I still
For
like
now.
I like the Warriors in the West.
I like the Clippers.
Clip
It's
this.
just hard. I mean, Kawhi Leonard, I've said it for years. He's the best two-way player in the league.
Absolutely.
You add him to that team. I just think that's just the team.
I think
to
it's a team to
reckon with.
beat. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's a team to beat.
The Clippers to me are the favorite. The Lakers, I'm not buying the Lakers.
Me neither.
I know. I'm totally.
The
I don't
Lakers are
understand-
like the second favorite.
Yeah, I thought they were the top favorite, but I mean, whatever. Either way, I just don't
I thought the Lakers were second.
like who
But
is. They have LeBron and Anthony Davis, and then a couple young guys
Well, they got Kyle Kuzma.
All right, he's all right.
I'm not. No,
We still got Rondo running the point.
no, I'm good.
Come on, Rondo.
I'm good.
Rajon Rondo.
Rondo.
Rondo's a good point guard.
Sounds like a vacuum cleaner.
Not
Fucking
anymore,
Rondo.
man.
Rondo's a good point guard.
I would have loved to have Rondo here.
Right. He's a good point guard.
I would have loved to have Rondo here as a backup. Like, yeah. I would.
Yeah, he's starting there. I mean, I don't know.
I know. I hear you. He's older. He
can't shoot.
He never could though, but he still affects the game. He can defend. He can pass. He can rebound. He can dribble.
I have no problem with Rondo. I'm
He
not.
hasn't been good in
I'm
years,
not. I'm not
hasn't
buying
he?
in. I'm not buying into the Rondo with the Lakers as a table turning move to go. All right, they're gonna win this.
Right? No,
They don't
I
have any
think
depth.
no, they don't. Like, and maybe I'm coming across like
No, they
I
don't.
think they're better. I don't think they're coming out of the West.
Paul got traded, right? Paul's gone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for Anthony Davis.
Is it Brooklyn? Was that
No,
a
he's
free?
in New Orleans.
Oh, New Orleans. That's right.
Yeah, he went with Ingram, right?
Yeah,
Ingram.
Oh yeah, that's
him,
right. Oh, yeah. So Ingram's gone. Yeah. So
That was a great trade for the
Oh yeah.
Pelicans.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
They got Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and Zion Williamson.
Well, they got the fourth pick, or was it the Lakers pick that was?
And
first?
you have an aging LeBron.
Whatever.
Let's not forget, LeBron's another year older, another year into his career.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I
Me
don't see
neither.
it either. I'm
Me
going.
neither.
I'm going Clippers.
Like,
You're going Warriors. I go Clippers. Mike goes Clippers. Gary says I don't give a fuck.
And I think with the Rockets, to me, like I think they're going to be good, but I'm curious on how that works.
With Westbrook and Harden, that's
They
gonna be
both
interesting.
need the ball to be effective.
Right.
So I'm just curious on how that works.
I think they're going to be a solid team. But I still think the Clippers are. I think that I would go if I'm ranking them. I'm going the Clippers.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going probably Houston.
I might go Houston. I'm going Houston too. Yeah, I like Houston this year.
And then you could look at other teams like Denver,
Utah.
What about Utah?
Utah. I was
Right.
going to say Utah.
Denver,
Utah.
Utah.
I take Utah over the Lakers.
Right.
I'll
So,
take Lakers 4.
Okay.
I'll take Utah 3.
And then
Lakers
Denver.
4.
Denver could be better than
Denver.
Dallas, I mean, I don't think they're contender, but that with Porzingis and
No, I don't.
Check no.
Porzingis ain't gonna last. That dude's one surgery away from ending his career.
Yeah.
He's done. Or one felony away.
yeah.
I'll go.
They're four. I see them as anywhere from 3 to 5, 3 to 6. I'm sure there's another team, Portland. Portland's another team that could
Portland's
probably.
good. Yeah, Portland's got out there. A team like Memphis. I mean, do they sneak in? No.
New Orleans might sneak in.
New Orleans could sneak in.
7th or 8th. Or
Yeah, 7th or 8th
Yeah.
seed.
Yeah. All right. Okay.
So yeah, Minnesota, I guess maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I seen something on getting to Minnesota. Andrew Wiggins, he gets a bad bag and everything.
Baseball bag.
Sore ball bag. He got a sore ball bag.
He's
Jewish.
no, he's like 9th in scoring since he came into the league.
What in total points?
In total points.
Oh,
And then in assist, he's like 240 or something behind Kawhi Leonard in 300 fewer games. It's some crazy stat like that, to where his numbers are a lot better than it looks.
right. But I don't think
He's
it's
called out in
right?
that fucking
No, he's not a
shithole of
defender. No.
shithole of a fucking city.
Yeah,
No one gives a fuck. No,
Minnesota.
fucking Minnesota. No one
And
gives
how
a
much
fuck
of
about
How much of that's garbage points or garbage?
you and that fucking
right. I'm just,
shit
you know what I mean.
ass
Yeah, I
I'm just
hear you.
saying the numbers that I
Yeah,
see.
come on, let's not talk
it's
about it.
fact.
shitty city.
Fucking skull.
Shitty city. That's what that is.
Your mom's
But-
got shitty in her titty.
So that's the West Conference. Eastern
So
Conference.
getting back to the
Hey guys, knock knock.
Who's there?
Where
Oh,
was the London?
oh, turn this shit off.
What's wrong with this?
I have to turn.
Ryan, if you can name who sings it, Ryan, we'll turn it off.
I have to turn it off.
You?
I have to turn it off for YouTube because we'll get kicked off. I left it on. Yeah. You know what that joke though? That was pretty
Yeah,
badass.
that was
That's
bad.
badass joke.
I saw the joke.
No, I should just turn it in there. The Timberwolves. You remind me of Timberwolves and Werewolves of London.
All right.
All right, so getting back to the Eastern
Werewolves of London.
Ow.
And his hair was
No, just
perfect.
think.
Werewolves of London.
Nobody else can hear the song.
I know.
We're
That's the
bouncing
best
around
part.
here like idiots.
Ow. Due to copyright infringement, please excuse me.
They said they can hear sound clips on YouTube Live, so I had to turn the music off. We'll get kicked off if you play it, so fuck it.
It's an infringement.
Right, so fuck it.
Crucified by the FCC.
I'll turn it back on when we're done.
Again.
Yeah.
So I was having a
Werewolves in London.
over the week. I was having a smoke outside the bar, and this guy in a wheelchair come up goes, "Why do you smoke if you don't have to?"
Roll 8.
And I looked at him and said, "Why do you wear fucking shoes?"
Sure, that's class. That's one of the best.
I mean, if he can't walk, why do you even got legs? What the fuck? Just chop it off.
I've got no legs. I've got no legs. Come on, what movie?
Kids.
Just do the knuckle shuffle.
The knuckle shuffle. Oh god.
Yeah, remember?
Mark, here we
All right.
go. When you
Yeah,
start the joke.
Remember in Don't Be a Menace? When what's the dude's name in the wheelchair? What's his name?
Roscoe's Chicken.
Oh, Roscoe.
No, the dude in the wheelchair.
Oh, man, I didn't see it.
All right, but remember when he's like they're asking what his dream is, and he's like, and he comes bent in the puppet strings, and he's doing the fucking MC
Oh
Hammer.
yeah. Oh,
His little legs.
What was that one with Eddie Murphy when he's in Center City filling up and he's like,
That's
it's
straight
a
in place.
miracle. Yeah, it's it.
That's straight in places.
All right, so predictions for the Sixers. We got a couple minutes here. Predictions for the Sixers this year.
61-21, number one seed in the East,
61 wins.
in the finals.
I agree.
61 wins. Number one seed,
Number one seed.
Mike.
I mean, I think the wins is a little bit high, but I think they
It's going to take 60 wins to get the number one seed.
They may get the number 2 seed. I don't know. I think they may. Either way, I see them in the finals.
I go.
I think they beat.
I go 60 wins, number 2 seed. But yeah, they get to the finals. They're a finals team this year. I felt that last year they were a team that matched up pretty well with the Bucks.
Right.
They'd have beat the Bucks.
They would have beaten the Bucks.
They could have won. They could have
if Kawhi didn't hit that the unbelievable shot and they get past the Raptors, they're in the finals.
And they could have beat. If it broke the
Yep.
same way, they could have beat. They could have won. They could have won the championship last year.
Yep.
It's crazy. But that being said, let's talk about the other team. So we figured the Bucks are going to finish 1 and 2.
We all said the finals, right, Gary? What do you think?
Who gives a fuck?
All right.
Yeah, that's
Let's go down the East then.
so. Yeah, I mean, I think the 1 and 2 are interchange. The Bucks
Bucks
and
or
Sixers.
Sixers. Yeah.
Who's going to be the 3 seed? I guess is it Boston?
No.
Jizz is going to take it all.
Indiana?
Indiana's a good team. Indiana is still a good team.
The G's
They're quietly a good team. I'm good with Indiana 3. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Brooklyn,
Not this year.
they're making the playoffs.
They'll make the playoffs. Not this. Next year is the year you're.
They're going to be somewhere around like the 5 seed. Or
Yeah, I
something.
think 5 or 6 seed. I'm good with Brooklyn.
Miami, somewhere in the 5 or 6
I'm all
area.
right. I'm all right,
6,
Boston.
7, 8.
all right. Yeah, Miami could be a 5. I'll tell you what. All right, I go Bucks or Sixers 1, 2, Pacers 3. I'll go.
Celtics 4.
I'll go Celtics 4. I'll go Miami 5. I think Miami's a better team, or Boston's a better team.
Oh, Jizz, huh?
They're in the West.
I just think the Celtics are 6, 7.
That's where you're gonna stay.
And then I'll go the Nets.
Orlando.
Yeah, I'll go Orlando and make the playoffs. And then
Detroit.
yeah, Detroit's still good. Yeah, Detroit's a good team. Is there gonna be a shocker? I mean, does a team like the Wizards make it? They just lost at Bradley Beal.
No, fuck the Wizards.
He's back.
They got John Wall coming back.
Probably
I'm gonna go Washington. I'll say Washington makes the playoffs this year. I'll take Washington as 7 or 8 seed. That's
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much with that. I think the Sixers are 1, Bucks 2.
So I'm counting out the Pistons, which might be unfair. Maybe I'll switch out the Pistons with the Magic. The Magic are still
got a strange magic.
Magic. They're still a decent team though.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
pretty much the same. I got Sixers, Bucks, Pacers.
The Fox.
Number 4, I don't know. So Toronto's done. Toronto doesn't make the playoffs.
Yeah, to go from chumps to lumps.
I'm thinking the other teams out there. Toronto's going to be bad.
What to bring up?
Cleveland's going to be bad
You got to
again.
bring up.
Go with the fucking beer.
Naked. There you go.
Naked Bruins supplied the beer tonight.
Solid.
You drinking it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
What is it?
Ginger spiced wheat. Try it.
I will.
I don't drink naked beer. I don't
I said all that.
I don't pick it up. I don't drink it.
You want to get started on
I don't drink it. I'll pick it up. I live 2 minutes away. I'll fucking pick it up.
It's like home at 2:30.
You have no room to talk, motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't drink beer, so I'm out of this conversation.
You're fucking
You want to do that real quick? Yeah, why don't we do that?
Yeah, let's fucking do
Yeah,
that.
fine. Let's fucking do that.
Cocksucker.
While Gary's still sober.
Yeah.
Go set up.
All right, so just because the spring's done, guys, that doesn't mean that pests are done in your home.
Oh, good for you.
So just because the spring's done, that doesn't mean pests are done in your home.
What's you do your reading, Mama?
As the spring and summer months come to an end and the temperature outside drops, unwanted guests may decide to join in your warm home. Rodents like mice, rats, and insects may cozy up in your attic,
Hey, Gary.
walls, and other places in your home, causing you to have potentially major problems. That's why you need to give BHB Pest Elimination a call. They've been in business since 1969, providing their customers with the highest level of pest removal services possible. Fully licensed and insured in PA, New Jersey, and New York, BHB will customize a program around your specific needs to keep your home and business pest free. They'll come out to your home, give you like a 6-foot barrier spray as a power spray. They'll spread a granular bait, which is called Nibane. You don't have to worry about the Nibane, like if you have pets or kids out on your lawn. The active ingredient in Nibane is actually less toxic than the active ingredient in toothpaste. We will go above and beyond your expectations, and we will also guarantee all our work. That means if we have to come back for something, there will be no charge to you. We will work to solve your pest elimination needs in hopes to leave their customers completely satisfied. So visit their website at bhbpest.com or give BHB a call at 215-644-3833.
We're on time for the people in the back.
215-644-3383.
You said that backwards earlier.
Also, just for our listeners, with the mention of this ad, BHP will waive the initial setup fee. So again, visit them at bhbpest.com and mention Corner Pub Sports and schedule your appointment today.
Well done, brother.
There you go. All kinds of distractions.
Good
job. Good job. All right. So the NBA has an issue, a major issue right now.
Basketball again?
The Rockets GM.
Gary's like, damn, I ain't talking fucking 40 minutes. What the fuck?
This is it. We'll move on.
We're talking about the Chiz, man. We'll talk about the Chiz.
The Rockets GM put out a tweet basically saying that he agreed with the Chinese population, that they have the right to
what, soy sauce over duck sauce?
That they have the right to protest.
Cats over rats.
And the Chinese government basically turned around and said this. They saw it. They took offense to it. They said
no, thank you.
They basically wrote to Adam Silver and said that the Rockets.
They wanted to get him fired. How do you fire him?
They wanted to get fired. They're cutting off the NBA in China.
Okay, but what's the exact So because
China has all kinds of issues,
right?
Free
But because
speech, all kinds of issues.
So because China says you shouldn't be allowed to protest.
Well, I mean, it's basically
the Rockets GM came out and said he agrees.
In support of the public instead
They
of
should
the
be a democracy. They should be allowed to have these rights. They should be allowed to
cream a young guy,
have freedom of speech. They should be able to do that.
All right, so I don't want to sound stupid, but
No.
the Rockets GM says that China should be a democracy, have freedom of speech.
He didn't go that far. He said he agrees with the citizens that are protesting against the Chinese government.
Okay.
Chinese government took offense. China's government turns around and goes, "You should fire this motherfucker." Hire this motherfucker. And then cut all ties to the NBA. No more games are being shown in China.
Right.
Although some teams still play game, including the Sixers, still play the Chinese team. They're one of the few. But
that was like the day that it happened. So they couldn't,
So the Rockets GM, that's David Morey.
Yes.
So this is who LeBron James was talking about the other day?
That whole thing.
He was
shut up and dribble.
How did I understand?
Really, LeBron? Because you're the one who went into politics and someone told you to shut up and dribble. So that's an air ball, in my opinion.
So now that I understand, like LeBron comes off as a complete moron in that situation. He's the one that's uneducated on this.
This is a big deal.
Yeah.
Big deal. Because now your salary, because revenue is shared revenue in NBA, like it is in NHL, like it is a lot of these sports.
Well, NBA, besides any other sport, is the most global like league.
Right.
China is the $1 billion.
But I'm talking about
But in
like,
China, there's no motherfucking Chinese people playing hockey.
Right.
But not having the Chinese market, is that going to hurt the NBA?
Yes.
It's a billion people.
It's going to hurt their salary cap. They already said their salary cap's going to drop several percentage points. I mean, like you're talking 5, 6, 7%,
and it's the highest it's ever been now.
It's going to drop because of the Chinese market dropping out. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
I just want to bring it up because we never got to talk about it. It's kind of a big deal. It's something that
although this still has time to work itself out.
Kudos to Adam Silver though.
How about South Park?
I didn't see the new one. Did
you see last week's? Well, you saw the week before. So South.
Well, Winnie the Pooh?
Yes. With the Chinese government.
Oh my God.
And they basically said that
Oh my god, that makes that episode even better now that I know.
They banned Winnie the Pooh in China because they said the Chinese.
Yo, him and Piglet in the cell.
Anyone who saw South Park 2 weeks ago, yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Fucking show.
It was Kyle.
No, yeah, him and Carmen made a phone call.
Kyle's in a fucking jail cell. Across the way is fucking.
No, it was Randy.
Oh, it was Randy.
Because he was trying to sell them cigarette weed.
So here comes
Piglet.
Yeah, here comes fucking Winnie the Pooh and Piglet out of shit.
Yeah, and apparently the Chinese government arrested them because he resembles their prime minister.
Which is a true. I didn't know that. My wife told me. True story. Chinese government has banned Winnie the Pooh from being shown in their country because
and then
it looks like him. Oh my god!
And then Randy Marsh, because he's trying to sell the Chinese government weed, he makes a deal with them. And he murders Winnie the Pooh. He strangles him.
Oh my god!
So the Chinese government turns around and says, after the episode airs, we're no longer showing South Park in our country. Last week, South Park keeps taking digs because South Park's made the week up.
Right. Right. They just write every week. Yeah.
Right. During the show, they're like, "Oh, we're so sorry, Chinese government," and they do the little tilt ahead. That whole dude, it was awesome. It was awesome. They kept taking. It was the best episode. Last week was the best episode. They kept taking digs. It was awesome.
No, at the end of the episode when he killed Winnie the Pooh, he's sitting there around at his Tiggity Farms around the dinner table with his wife and his 2 kids. He's got Winnie the Pooh's blood all over him. And his family's all pissed off at him because he's just trying to make money selling his weed to the Chinese government. So he tells his wife, yeah, I'm not a tail. Maybe I am a tail. Best fucking tail you ever had, you fucking bitch.
Head's all heavy.
Oh my god.
All right, what guys want to do SSCS?
Yeah, sure.
Mark McMillan's going to call in a few minutes. So
shaped like a snake.
Let me go first, all right? So just in case. Sound good?
Yeah, sure.
I have 2.
No, you get one, Sean.
I have 2.
You get one. Pick one.
I can't.
You gotta pick one or the other. Stingy motherfucker.
All right. The 3 people in North Carolina who decided to hold Dementia Fight Club in the old people home.
Oh my god!
So there was. Why you guys laughing? Why you guys laughing? What the fuck?
What happens in Fight Club?
Wait. What were you saying? What were you saying? What were you saying?
What did you say? I don't remember.
What?
These 3 people.
What?
These 3 workers.
I need my pill.
Were throwing money on the ground, basically saying, I got money on 208. Who you got? Money on 107? Let's go. And they had these old people fighting each other.
I get my walker. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you with it, you son of a bitch.
It's fucked up.
Where would you?
It's fucked up. I
bet my grandma could kick some fucking ass. Dude.
My second SSS, real quick.
In this corner, we got Geritol Gene.
Yeah!
I shit my pants!
In the opposing corner, we got Shit the Diaper Dan.
Our referee tonight will be Toothless Terry.
Toothless Terry. Toothless. Hey, Toothless Terry!
We gotta start the fight by 4:30 so we can go to bed though.
I wanna watch Cops and Fine.
And Law and Order.
On the bell, we got Full Vagina, Virginia.
Hey there! I lost my virginity back in 1939.
I've been fucking for 55 years. I still like to have a load blown on my titties.
I remember Prohibition. This would have never happened then.
Hitler was a jerk off.
Your grandfather didn't stick it in there.
It's true.
Let me take my teeth out. I'll give you a gum job.
Oh, God.
Fucking boob sweat.
You got my powder and my aspirin cream.
I'll knock you out of my left hook. All right, my second SSCS.
Where's my metoprolol for my blood pressure?
My second
Be
SSCS.
careful going down the hall there, Grace. We don't want you tripping over your titties again.
What the fuck?
Last time you stepped on your nipple, now you only got one.
Old people. All
I
right.
gotta eat so I can take my pill.
You got any more of the spinach? I got all my bowels move. All right. So,
Yo, you ever smell an old person shit?
no, I haven't.
It fucking stinks.
Oh, they leave it all over the seat. It's all in the ring.
It was everywhere.
Oh, the fuck.
Over at Rug.
What the fuck?
Like that picture you Mark sent you earlier.
Oh, what the fuck? All right, my second SSCS real quick. The Philadelphia Phillies. Why? Because the Phillies fought for not making the playoffs, which is the reason why the NFL scheduled 3 straight road games for the Eagles.
Yep.
This game against the Dallas Cowboys is supposed to be a home game because they figured
The Phillies will be in the
Phillies might be
playoffs.
home in the playoffs, and we're going to do it that way.
But they don't share a field.
No, they don't. But
But it's just the traffic, the whole thing. Like,
and Sunday night and the whole deal. So,
I mean,
so
all
fuck
right.
you, Phillies.
I look at it this way. So what?
Oh no!
We suck again.
all right.
My turn.
Oh, we're going
You
that way.
going? You going?
Yeah, go ahead. No, you.
Seeming swallowing cocksucker all the week. And this is why.
So wait for
Cocksucker! I'll punch you in the mouth.
All right, so mine is not going to be as funny or anything, but we touched on it earlier. Mine's actually
it touched me.
the NHL for the way they scheduled the Flyers early in the year.
Okay.
True that.
This travel.
Switched it up, huh, bro?
Huh?
You switched it up.
What are you talking about?
On the way here, you said it was that reporter.
Oh,
Yeah, I forgot about that. I don't know. I'm switching it. Fuck the NHL. My SSCS. Yeah, good for them. My SSCS is Josina Anderson for putting a story out from an anonymous source. That's bad journalism. I don't care. You put this kind of story out, you have to name the person.
Is this the one about Carson Wentz again?
Yeah, whatever it is, he's not checking down. He's just trying to stretch the field and this, that, the other thing. Who said it? Who said this? Who said that? Fuck you. You come up with this kind of story, insist on putting the name out. And if they don't want it, put the name out anyway. No such thing as bad publicity.
Absolutely.
That's why I think this story is complete crap. Complete shit.
But okay, but the reporter's doing his job. He's getting clicks.
hers.
Oh, she's a pig too, so she's getting clicks.
Now go home and get your fucking shine box.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
She did it on NFL Live. She revealed the story on NFL Live. She basically came out and said that there's so many things wrong with this story. It's not even funny. So
Is she cute?
yeah, she's a good looking chick, and she's also the one who revealed Alshon Jeffrey's extension before anyone knew. She's revealed tidbits about the Philadelphia Eagles before anyone else knew. She's been right
She's a reputable
to this
reporter.
point. Yeah, she's been right to this point. So my feeling is that the players feel friendly with her. The players feel, yeah, right. Because think about it. She's a good-looking girl. All right, so she comes in, and you're talking to her like a friend. There are things coming out here that shouldn't be said.
So was there a statement made that was blown out of proportion by a reporter?
Probably.
But the thing with this is that it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Whoever said it's a fucking moron. Because someone did say this.
Yeah, I agree.
And someone said, oh, we should make this simpler. Okay, well, the NFL is not a simple league. We want to run a college offense. And second, even Peyton Manning should check down more, which is one of the quotes that was said in this article.
yeah.
But the quote,
So you
the
don't
quote
want-
wasn't meant the way it was contested.
but you don't want him throwing downfield. You want him
Right.
to check down,
And right now, the Eagles' offense is check down Charlie.
because you had no.
Why?
I thought,
Because
it was. I didn't think it was. I mean, I didn't hear the whole thing, but I thought the checking down or the Peyton Manning thing was just dumbing it down. Basically, meaning even Peyton Manning called off certain
He's
plays.
basically saying though, stop taking so many chances. That's basically. Granted, Carson Wentz is statistically this year is a top 5 quarterback.
because he's
right now.
playing well.
He's playing well. His fucking
And he doesn't have a whole lot of interceptions, right? Either.
No.
no.
His escapability, his
think
accuracy
he
is
has
a little
three.
low,
I
but
think
there's
he
been a
has
lot of
three.
drops.
I think he has 3 interceptions. One of them was a Hail Mary, and the other 2 were
last week. I think he had one, which was like trying to come back in a game that was like almost
right.
every week.
It was a comeback. Yeah, you're right. The one was a comeback attempt, and the other one was another. I think it was another comeback.
Right, yeah, with Atlanta.
Do you guys
He
see
threw 2 of them in Atlanta. He threw
Right.
2 at Atlanta.
Right.
Do you guys see a Brett Favre-ish style with this?
No.
With this
No.
guy? Yeah, I do.
I don't.
I do. Where
I-
no quality quarterback, not afraid to take the chance with the pass.
Brett
Yeah,
Favre is one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. I have nothing against Brett Favre. I don't agree with the play
Yeah,
style.
you know what? When he came out, I know that was everybody was talking about that as the comparison. But looking at it now, I just don't see it.
No, I
I
think
apologize for my coffee.
yeah, I think the comparison, if you didn't compare him to anybody now, is Roethlisberger.
I don't. Why do you say Brett Favre? I'm just asking. 'cause-
Well, because he'll stand there, he'll try to make the pass, and then he'll run at the last minute, and then if he can't run for the yards, he'll make sure he can still make that pass.
to me though,
He can still make the throw on the run.
which is
Yeah,
fine.
but
That's
Favre
hard,
but
throwing
he's
in
not
the triple
throwing-
coverage.
He-
but-
He's
Like,
not
he's-
throwing into. He's when he knows he doesn't have a play. He
He
either
gets
holds
rid
on
of
the
it
ball
or-
he throws it away.
right, or
Or-
he slides or something, right? I
I'll
don't
never
think.
do that.
Yeah, I don't think he's as. That now,
He's
I
not
don't
as
want-
careless with the ball.
Right, like I don't want this to come off the wrong. He's not as radical with the ball
Right.
as Brett Favre was.
No, he's
Actually,
not.
you know what?
He's not.
A
He's not.
comparison. I mean, it's. I know he's small, but Aaron Rodgers. He reminds me a little bit of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
Okay.
he could throw it from anywhere.
I mean, to this point, we're not saying he's as good as Aaron
No,
Rodgers.
no,
But the
just a skill set.
solid play. I agree with that.
Right.
I'll take the Aaron Rodgers thing. I don't agree with the Brett Favre thing because Brett Favre did a lot of stupid shit.
Right.
Brett Favre took a lot of chances.
Got away with it.
Wentz doesn't take as many chances, and the chances he's taken, he doesn't get away with
Right.
for the most part.
Yeah, right. He
There are
catches
some
him. It
throws.
puts him in the ass.
There are some throws that Wentz makes. I'm like, what the? How the fuck did he do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now there are a few where you're like, wow, he really overthrew
How-
that guy, or wow, he missed him. But overall, like for anybody to blame that on what's going on this season on Carson Wentz, you just don't know
Well, that
football.
gets me to my SSCS.
All right, here you go.
Seeming swallowing cocksucker of the week.
And this is why.
You cocksucker!
I'll punch you in the mouth.
The negative fans placing blame where the blame does not need to be placed. We all know Carson Wentz is Carson Wentz. He's not perfect.
I
We all
love this.
make our mistakes,
I love
but
this.
it's not the blame is not on him. He's got players that are hurt. He's got guys that don't catch the fucking ball, and he's got a defense that cannot help him when he maintains a scoring drive. Help him.
Gary, yeah, feeding on that. When they're coming back last week, if the defense gets another stop, like
Yeah.
we have all the momentum, go
Yeah.
get a 3-and-out.
Right.
Get us the ball back.
Exactly my point. I don't want to hear anymore. He's not the guy that can lead us. He's not the guy that can take us to promise. Yes, he is. He is. He's proven that he can.
Yeah, this team should be
5-1.
4 or 5-1
Yes.
because
The
Aguilar-
only game they should have lost was
Aguilar-
last week.
last week, Aguilar and Goddard both
Yeah.
dropped those passes. They won those games. Last week they got blown out.
And
Okay,
you got a fucking Whiteside who's drafted in the second round can't stay on the fucking field because he can't make plays.
well,
The two guys that were drafted after him, Sean, are starting.
the only thing I'm going to say about Whiteside
He,
is that he's behind Jeff.
he hasn't been given an
He's not
serious
He's not
opportunity.
given a serious opportunity because he's behind Jeffrey right now. On the depth chart, he's not going to play the other side. That's not his position. He's Jeffrey's position on that side of the field. He's that guy. Unless Jeffrey gets hurt and he saw a little bit of playing time, and he's still a rookie. So I'm going to give him a pass.
I'll
give
think that
I don't know.
could have been used for something better.
Yeah, but who?
Like the position, like I hear where Gary's coming from. The position that this team's in right now, you
Yeah, he
needed
should
someone to
step
make an immediate
You know
impact.
what they should have?
He's a second-round pick. He's in
They
the
should've-
field.
But
They
he's
should have
not.
grabbed the speedster. They should have grabbed the Deshaun Jackson
Right.
speedster
Right.
type receiver.
What Mike's just saying. So where do you want Whiteside to play? He can't play
No,
on that other side because
Sean,
he's not a speedster.
I think you're
As a
misinterpreting.
player, Sean, I'm not blaming you.
Right. I think what Gary's
As a
saying is,
draft pick.
as a second-round pick, that needs to make an impact.
That second-round
And
pick
Whiteside's
needs to be on
not.
the field.
What? I'm just putting this in a collective bowl of soup here. I'm just mixing it up. What round was Aguilar picked in?
First.
And why hasn't he been the guy to play the other side to pick it the fuck up?
I'm not arguing
Because
with
that's
that.
his position.
I'm not arguing with you at all.
He was supposed to be that guy.
2 wrongs don't make it right.
I
Aguilar hasn't done what he was supposed to do either.
like that.
Neither did Jordan Matthews before.
So I'm not
Right.
going to put the blame on Whiteside,
No,
the
no,
rookie.
no. I'm not blaming him.
We're
I'm
looking
just
at-
saying him as a player, it is what it is. I'm saying with
The
that
pick.
draft, that pick should have been used.
Right.
elsewhere.
That pick needed to make an impact.
and
it
that pick
hasn't.
is not.
No, it hasn't.
All right.
No, it hasn't. But yet you look at a guy like Goddard who they drafted last year in the second round has made an impact.
Yes.
Last year and this year.
But he's given the opportunity to make that impact.
What impact has he made?
He's
solid. He's solid.
He was involved last week. He made like 7-8 catches last week.
He's not a Pro Bowler, but he's
No, he's making. I mean,
That's not an impact player.
No, but he's
Trey Burton could do that. The guy off the practice squad could do that. He hasn't lived up to that draft pick yet.
Well, I'm glad you said it because the people that are willing to give up on
Zach Ertz.
Zach Ertz because of Dallas Goddard's the next guy, I'm like,
Get the fuck out
what
of
have
here.
what have you seen?
No.
Goddard makes
Exactly.
you go, oh,
No.
we don't need him anymore.
How
No,
many catches did he have last year?
112.
Come on.
I hate Eagles Twitter, and I'm gonna feed
And
off.
second place to who?
It was second place to nobody. He set that NFL record for
Jason
catches.
Witten.
Oh, right. Okay, all right.
He broke the record though.
Yeah, he broke Jason Witten.
Right.
Right. I'm going to feed off of what Gary's saying because it's actually interesting. He said it because I wanted to bring that up. I can't stand the Eagles Twitter fan anymore.
I don't even look at Twitter. The only thing I look
can't
at my
fucking
Twitter,
stand them anymore.
the only thing I look at my Twitter page for is porn.
There's a lot of that on it.
Yeah, like I can't. Like I scroll right
They're
by
so
it.
fucking stupid.
They're not. They're insane.
Oh, let's trade this guy for this guy. I'm like, why would so and so team do that?
I don't
deal,
even
you
reply to
fucking moron because it's the player you heard of.
I don't even reply to it no more, Sean, because it's pointless.
They're
They're doing it
so
just to
fucking
get
stupid.
a rise out of you.
And between that and this whole Carson Wentz story, which I think
Get out of
is,
here with that.
I think it's half bull. I think some of it, a little bit, is true.
I think what Mike said. I think what Mike or Gary said. If one of you said it, something got said by a player
It was
that got
blown out of
blown
proportion.
completely out of
right,
proportion.
it's out of context.
Right.
I actually talked about this with Ed Kratz. I said when there's smoke, there's fire. There's something here. And Ed wrote back, he goes, "Yeah, I agree, but this doesn't. The quote itself doesn't make any sense."
No.
And he's right because you want the team to check down
Right.
more.
And
It
that's
doesn't make any
another-
fucking sense.
But that's another thing where there's smoke, there's fire. Okay, maybe.
So was that a running back
But
that made that statement?
I personally think if it was truly made, it was either an offensive lineman or Nelson Aguilar.
No, and Aguilar's not going
And Aguilar's a
Right.
pretty smart dude. He
Right.
already
Right.
flat out denied it. He
Right.
knows
better.
So that I think if it was said, it was an offensive lineman.
Would it be
What
funny if it
offense-
was like Samalo? That'd be funny as shit.
Jason Peters.
I don't-
Jason Peters wouldn't say it.
But no matter what, like no matter who said it, this locker room, like the character in this locker room, like it's a non-issue.
I don't
It's
think
not
a big deal.
going to tear apart the locker room or anything.
I just don't think it's a big deal.
I
think
mean,
it's-
either.
I think that there's so many stories, and it's just you hear about this shit all the time.
Right,
Players-
I get what you're saying.
players say
but
shit.
It could be a big deal if it
I-
was said that way.
Completely disagree. I completely disagree with you, bro.
People are allowed
Why?
to have their own opinions on it.
Yeah, but here's the
But you
problem.
don't put it out there.
You're a locker room. You're a team. If you have a problem with somebody,
Tell them.
Like-
That's the problem. Like that's
All right,
the
all
problem.
right,
Man up.
here's our show. Right, this is our show. If Gary has a problem with the way I'm doing the show, and he runs to somebody else, and it gets back to Mike.
Been there.
Right? And Mike's like, yo, Gary doesn't like the way you're doing this. I'm like, why didn't fucking Gary tell me himself?
Right.
That's the problem with, I'm just.
Oh, you're right.
I know you don't like the way I do the show.
It's whisper down the lane. Okay, it's whisper down the lane.
But it's the truth. Like,
but by the time it gets back to that person, it's all blown out of proportion.
Right. That there's something that he, like, the first person that heard it said something, added something. And then Mike added something. And then Ryan found out about it. And I'm adding something because I'm pissed off.
Yeah.
Right. Like, it's.
Because, like, last year, like Wentz was hurt, right, for most of the year. Like, he was recovering, and he was in rehab, and he was in the hot tub. He was in the fucking ice chamber. And he was doing whatever he was doing. So it's hard to get to him and talk to him, right? He's totally healthy this year. He's been available, and he's out there, and he's willing. Like, he's been available to media every fucking week. So go to fucking Carson Wentz and go, yo,
I got a problem.
You need to simplify this. You're trying to do too much.
And that's what was already said to him, and it didn't.
Don't try to be fucking Michael Vick, right? Michael Vick's the perfect guy who tried to do too much, right?
Oh, what a warrior, though. Man.
Yeah, he is, and so is Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
So that might be a good comparison without the running.
All right, yeah.
Right. That's a good comparison. Like he tries to do too much.
They both got the quality.
If you want to put that label on him when compared to Brett Favre, I'll give it to you because that Brett Favre tried to do too much, and that's why he. There were a lot of interceptions, and it was careless.
At one time broke the touchdown record, but also broke the interception record.
Yeah,
right.
Wentz is pretty fucking smart, though. Wentz is pretty smart with the ball. He's gotten lucky. I mean,
Brett Favre was the type of guy that he wanted to put the weight of his team on his shoulders. All right, maybe he took it a little too far, but that was just the type of guy he was.
I see it here, though.
That's what I mean by Carson Wentz.
I see
he wants to lean the problems on his shoulders.
Is that game over? Is that what the fuck?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got smoked.
All right. I just want to be happy.
Doesn't matter. Nobody really played.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really worried about it.
No.
It's
But I mean,
I would like to have seen him go undefeated in preseason.
At 3-3 with this team, do you feel your season's over? No, I don't. I don't feel that way.
So,
all right, but Gary, you're the one that keeps saying 8-8 at best, and they're not competing.
All right. You're 100%, bro. But when I get frustrated, I'm at a certain point and a certain level. Yeah, I spell it out.
Oh, you didn't do yes?
I don't think their season's over.
All right, so there are four of us on the panel. Like, this is a serious question.
I mean, a 9-7 could win this division.
Okay, but the serious question: where they're at right now? They competing for the Super Bowl?
No.
As they stand right now, no. They're at least 4 teams better than them right now in the NFC.
Right.
Mike didn't do his SSCS yet.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right. No, it's cool. Yeah, it's good. This is a good conversation. We'll get back to the Eagles in a second.
Sorry, brother.
I just want to knock this out before Mark McMillan falls.
Seeming swallowing cocksucker all the week.
And this is why.
You cocksucker!
I'll punch you in the mouth.
you three assholes for not letting me do my SSCS.
It's true.
Mine's the Eagle secondary.
At least it ain't a 4-paragraph text message about
Yeah, this was like 6 weeks ago. Get the fuck over it. No, the Eagle secondary, it was atrocious last week. It was everything.
It was
It
non-existent.
was worse than I thought it was going to be, and I thought it was going to be bad.
Yeah, you called them, and the Eagles and it's not losing and not close.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was going to be a 10-point game. I did not expect it to be like a 20-some point blowout.
You and I both, Mike. I said Kirk Cousins can pass this team to a win against this secondary.
Right, and Sidney Jones is like I keep trying to pull this guy. He's a 2nd-round pick, and
he's a bust. His career's over. He's a bust.
That's sad.
You're losing your job to a guy that's been out for basically a calendar year.
He was supposed to be a top 10 pick.
No,
Yep.
He's a bust.
Yeah.
Was
The
he
secondary.
terrible in college?
No.
I mean,
No.
what the fuck happened?
Great.
Washington, we can solve. Somebody else from that we traded.
Pac-12, man.
Yep.
The fucking Pac-12 again.
And
Hits us again.
And I think Sean made this point last week or the week before, whatever. You're that highly touted of a fucking prospect. but you go to the Pac-12. That's because you're mentally weak.
Yeah.
You're that highly talented of a prospect.
It's a couple weeks
Right,
ago.
but
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
that highly talented of a prospect, you go to the SEC.
Yeah, why go to
was
Pac-12?
Markel Fultz in the same
The same school.
Same school.
same exact school?
Same school.
Yeah.
Enough said.
So
Yeah, Mike, I'm sorry.
no, I mean, I just think that it was just really sad to see it. The good news is, as you could say whatever you want about Mills being a 6th or 7th round pick, you could say whatever you want about,
He's a 3rd round talent, though.
right. Well, yeah, whatever the case is, and how he's not a savior and this and that, and how you can't rely on this guy. He's got to be better than what we have.
It's
And
not
better than what we have is really important. So, like, better than the worst means
But-
is a step up.
But bottom line, you know what this comes. You know what it's going to do. Bottom line, you're going to have a guy on the outside that believes he can cover.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That speed goes big.
How about what Malcolm Jenkins said last week?
Loved it.
Yeah,
Loved
he
it.
called him out and said,
If you can't work on the inside, we don't need you.
"We don't need you here."
Youth is not an excuse anymore.
No, he's
I
like,
think he was talking about Sidney Jones.
"Oh,
Is he
and
wrong?
Jones
He was talking
and
about
Russell
Douglas.
too.
Yeah.
Like, you can't cover these guys outside. You can't. Now look,
Russell Douglas.
there was one of those touchdowns was
Another
Malcolm
3rd round pick. God damn.
He's
McLeod
not
and
a
Jenkins both blew coverages on both those
Yeah, they did.
both the long touchdowns. So like, and Jenkins said, "Look, that wasn't on me." McLeod on the other one was looking inside where the guy was running out. And
But then the
He's
one
got
with
to
Sidney
shoot down.
Jones that he's going to turn around and go like this to Malcolm Jenkins. You
Yeah.
motherfucker! You're like, no.
What about
No.
Russell Douglas
And that-
against
and-
Diggs?
and
He
what you-
stopped running. He didn't even buy. He just
No.
stopped.
And what you just said, that's
That's
why.
why.
That's why I
That's
feel
why
it was on Sidney Jones. He's looking at that going, "Who the fuck are you raising your hands to?"
I missed one play in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
You couldn't cover my sister.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Apparently, the one touchdown that he threw to Diggs,
It's just his
the
neighborhood
opposite,
whore.
the opposite side, the guy was wide open. Like, the guy could have picked.
They were both
through-
open.
Yeah.
Actually, there was whatever channel, Fox. They fucking covered that. And
It's
you
fucking
seen
secondary.
you
man.
seen Cousins, like he looked the one way and he seen it and he looked the other way. He was almost confused for a second.
Like,
And then finally you seen like, okay. And then he just went fucking. But you seen Cousins, he couldn't believe that both sides were that wide open.
yeah, so both corners got beat.
This fucking secondary is a fucking atrocious mess.
So, yeah,
It's
I mean, getting
atrocious
Jalen Bills back,
mess.
I never thought I'd be so excited to have Darby come back sometime soon.
Darby and Mills, man. I don't know.
I don't think you see Darby though. I don't think he played.
Yeah, I think Mills plays more than Darby.
It's already announced Mills is starting.
Yeah, I
We
don't.
know.
Yeah, we do.
Well, I mean, shit, I might be starting if it wasn't like.
I hear
here's,
you, Mike.
here's the problem, though. It's his first game of the year.
Yeah, he's not
He
going
hasn't played in
Right.
a year.
He's going to be a little setback.
A lot setback.
Yeah, the
I
stamina.
mean-
Is Amari Cooper announced? Is he
I
playing?
doubt he's
He-
playing.
He's
He
questionable.
practiced today.
Oh, he did practice today.
He practiced. Him and Randall
Both.
Cobb and both offensive linemen all practiced today.
Oh,
They're
shit.
all-
Everyone, that,
Lyle Collins and
Oh, shit.
what's the other one?
everybody fucking practiced. So everyone, they're all gonna be playing.
This is anybody's game on Sunday.
They're all gonna be playing. We'll get to it.
It's anybody's game.
All right. Well, you want to talk about anybody's game? You know, there's a line out there, Eagles, Dallas. You know what I mean? There's all that stuff. So, do you ever find yourself wishing you can make yourself some extra cash with your NFL knowledge? My bookie, they want to make sure your dream comes true this season. Between football season, you got the MLB playoffs. We're right around the corner from the World Series,
yeah.
man. NBA and NFL season. We just talked about all that. Exciting times right now. This is the best time of the year, right?
It's really
Yeah,
good
man.
year.
It's time to get off the sideline and get in on the action. If you're the kind of guy who likes to bet a little to win a lot, you might want to try a parlay. For instance, if you like a couple of the big favorites this week, there's a lot of big favorites in college football this week.
Yeah.
There's a couple in NFL. Well, parlays are perfect because they let you bet multiple games together, and it's for a much bigger payout. So if you're going to bet the season, you do a smart thing. Go to mybookie.ag because no one else gives you more ways to win than MyBookie. If you're willing to support your team this season, Don't just sit on the sidelines. Get in on the game with MyBookie. If you join right now, MyBookie is going to double your first deposit. Use promo code Corner. You know how hard that is?
Yes.
Use promo code Corner. Wow. I was doing so well at that point. To activate the offer, that's promo code Corner to double your cash. Promo code Corner to activate the offer to match your to double your first deposit. Visit mybookie.ag today. You play, you win, you get paid. That's promo code Corner at mybookie.ag. Do it. You play, you win, you get paid.
Well done, brother.
Thank you.
There you go.
I have a little bit of a request, though, Sean, for the people that are ignorant to betting and stuff. Hey, can you explain the parlay?
Yeah, so the parlay basically, excuse me, I'm coughing all right now. I apologize for listeners now. I'm fighting something. So the parlay is you're taking a chance. All right. So say you like the Eagles. All right. I don't know what the line is. We'll get to that in a little bit. The line is something, right? -3 Dallas. Because Dallas is so. Let's say it's 3. Dallas is -3. And then you like Oklahoma College, right? Let's say Oklahoma's favored by 10. And you like them both. Combine them into one bet. You're going to say they're both going to cover. All right, I'm going to take both these favorites in the game, and I'm going to bet 100. You're going to multiply your winnings. So instead of
winning 100 on each of them and winning 200, you'd win 400.
You could win
like 4 times.
It depends.
It
depends what it's given out. But yeah, you can win like $300 or $400. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you can multiply your winnings. So
you can combine college and NFL.
Because you need to have two things go right, and it's like flipping a coin twice. You have to actually call it right both times. But if you miss on either one of them, you lose everything.
So it's a mind fuck.
Well, it's
if you don't think that, you got to think it through.
It's
Yeah.
It's more of a ladder. It's getting more towards like a lottery type thing. It's like I said, it's like flipping a coin twice. If you flip a coin once, you have a 50-50 chance of winning.
I get it.
But if you flip a coin twice, the chances of you being right both times
is
a lot more.
The odds are different.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the more you do, the higher odds go. Right?
Yeah, I mean, if you flip a coin 3 times, then you're talking like probably like you might get like 8 to 1, 10 to 1.
How many parlay can you do?
You could do like 10 team. There's people that do like 10-team parlays that'll like lay $100 on like a 10-team parlay, and it'll be like something like $100,000 like type.
You need everything to work out.
But now, winning 10 games,
those odds are different.
You lose one of those 10,
it's over. Yeah,
you lose your $100.
Yeah, you know, we all know my buddy Tommy. He's a bookie, and there's this one dude who calls him every week. Takes like a 16 parlay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and he's like, "What the fuck? It's such a pain in the balls." But Tommy wins a lot more than the dude does.
Well, I mean, it's very difficult to win.
Right.
Now, if the dude ever wins, Tommy may go broke.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but those odds are.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like buying a lottery.
The dude usually gets them like once a year.
Have you checked on Polsky over there on the
I'm
YouTube
sorry.
Live?
I'd be surprised if
He's
gets
been
it
writing
once
his
a year.
He's been writing his ass off.
Yeah, I mean, it might not be 6 teams. He might do 4.
Oh, I thought you said 16.
No, 6.
All right, yeah. But yeah, 6. Yeah, 4 to 6 is still like a once a year type thing.
Yeah, the dude gets them like once a year.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, Sean, that's a really good fucking beer.
Here, I just wrote something. There you go. All right.
So where we at? We on predictions?
No. So you want to talk about college football a little bit?
Yeah, definitely.
I didn't take a look at it, unfortunately, yet.
I haven't really looked at it. All I know is there's a huge Big Ten matchup. Michigan's coming to Beaver Stadium to play the Penn State Nittany Lions. I got to take the many Lions here. Jim Harbaugh, since he's
Everybody's
been
been talking about Michigan's awful right now.
and Jim Harbaugh does not win against ranked teams. he especially on the road. Like they've been terrible.
So he's no good in college?
He was in Stanford and Michigan. He's terrible.
Yeah.
Like that team's worse than they were before him.
They're
They don't win big
really bad.
games.
You bring up the games, Mike?
So should
Yeah,
he call
the top-
SSI?
The top 25 games, right?
SSI.
Social Security Administration?
Yeah, I think he's fired at the end of the year.
Nice.
Anybody else? Especially if he loses this game.
Yeah, he's got it. I've been done with Harbaugh with Michigan. Look, I love it. I
He
can't
was the
stand.
49ers.
I
coach,
can't
right?
stand Harbaugh. I
Ohio
can't stand
State's playing Northwestern now. But,
I can't stand Harbaugh. I can't stand Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, I was never a fan of Michigan, but Harbaugh was a good coach at Stanford.
Yeah.
He developed Andrew Luck.
I always liked Michigan.
Right?
Did you really?
But he developed Andrew Luck. Stanford was a bona fide, really good team when he was there every year. Then he went to the 49ers. They had a 4 or 5 year run where they were one of the better teams in the NFL.
Went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, went to the Super Bowl, Colin Kaepernick.
All right.
Made Alex Smith look better than he's ever looked. Ever. And then he took the job at Michigan, and it just, like, you really thought Michigan was going to be back on top.
So that sounds like his heart's not in it no more.
I don't know. Like, he even went to that school.
Michigan was-
That's where he played.
Michigan was pretty good for a while. They just keep running into Ohio State, and Ohio State just owns them.
But it's not just Ohio. It's not even Ohio State. There's another game every year he loses.
Yeah,
Like this year, it was Wisconsin. He got blown out.
yeah.
Like he's got to be fired at the end of the year. He has to. You're there 5 years and you don't
And you
beat.
can't do anything.
You don't beat Ohio State once.
Right.
And now without Urban Meyer,
Right.
You still can't beat them.
So
Yeah.
here's a couple of games.
All right.
Temple's got a big game against SMU, ranked team. SMU's 19th in the country. It's in
SMU's 19.
Yeah,
Suck
it's
my
in
uterus.
SMU.
Suck my uterus. Suck my urethra.
So yeah, I think if they win this game, they're ranked.
Yeah,
'Cause
Temple's
they're like
6-0.
6-1.
Temple's
They don't have a
6-0.
loss. They have a loss. They lost to Buffalo.
Is this game at home?
No, it's in SMU.
But yeah, they win this. They have to be ranked. They have to.
Yeah.
They
Now-
got to break the top 25. They win this. They got
Yeah.
They beat Memphis and who's the other? Maryland.
Maryland, yeah.
That's two significant wins in that conference. Like,
Yeah. Well, Maryland's not in the conference, but yeah, that's
but it's a
not
big
conference
win.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, so another ranked game, ho-hum game. Oregon is at Washington. Oregon's 12, Washington's 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arizona State is 17 at Utah, who's 13. Another game that's kind of so.
But that's probably one of them games that's on late on Saturday night and ends up being like an epic game,
Yeah, it's 6
like
o'clock.
61-54
Yeah.
or something.
We talked about the Michigan 16 against number 7 Penn State in Penn State. Whiteout game.
Penn State's number 7.
Yeah.
They moved up to 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the
There's actually
quarterback?
three
That's overranked.
Big Ten teams.
No, it's not.
There's
Yeah,
three
it
Big
is.
Ten: Wisconsin, Ohio State, and Penn State, all top 10.
Yeah, I mean, they should be ranked ahead of one loss Notre Dame. They should be ranked ahead of one loss Georgia now because Georgia just lost to an unranked team. And then there was another team that lost.
But-
Florida.
Yeah, see, but that's where the rankings get with, like, Georgia's a better team than Penn State.
But Georgia lost to an unranked team.
Put Penn State in the SEC.
Well, right now, Penn State and the SEC would still probably be undefeated if they played the same rank or the same schedule as Georgia. Georgia hasn't played anybody yet.
Yeah, they didn't play Alabama, LSU.
Right, they haven't beaten
Florida.
anybody yet.
Right. You're right. You're right. Okay. All right.
So I'm not saying I can't argue with you that Georgia's not better than Penn State, but Georgia lost to an unranked team and Penn State's undefeated.
Right. And Georgia hasn't played anybody yet. Right.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's really it. There's not a whole lot of really.
Yeah, there's not a big SEC game this week, is there?
No. All the SEC teams are Bama's playing Tennessee.
That's an
Georgia's 10 now. They're playing Kentucky.
That should be an easy win for them.
Hey, gentlemen, just remember our guest is on the phone with Sean. Let's watch our profanity.
Okay.
LSU. Hey, is that not a bitch when I'm the voice of reason?
Yeah, how the fuck's that working?
LSU's got Michigan, Mississippi State.
I got to take it to the next
That
level.
should be a good game, but LSU should win. Is that in Death Valley?
No, it's in Mississippi.
I want to win the ESPY this year. You know what I mean?
The ESPY.
The
ESPY. Yeah.
West Virginia's playing at Oklahoma. Florida's playing South Carolina. South Carolina's the team that just knocked off.
That should be a good game. What's the Saturday night game? Do you know?
Well, I think it's probably the Penn State game.
That's the Saturday night ABC game. It has to be, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Clemson's got Louisville and Louisville. Wisconsin's got Illinois. Auburn's got Arkansas.
That's another thing with the rankings. Clemson's still undefeated, but they have a close, tight game, and they drop a fucking spot in the rankings.
Well, to Bama, who everybody kind of thought might. What's the difference?
Yeah, you're still making a playoff. I hear it.
Yeah, they're still 1-2. So,
You think the playoffs should be expanded, Mike?
yes, absolutely. I've been saying 8 all along.
Yeah, it had.
8 is perfect because there's always a team that's fifth that's bitching every year.
Yeah.
That they didn't get.
Last year it was Georgia.
And each year there's a legitimate gripe. So yeah.
They have to start. It has to go somewhere. It's got to get to at least 6.
I like 8.
8, to me, 8's the perfect number.
Who's that?
We're talking
college
about
football playoff.
Yeah, college football playoffs.
Expanding it.
Oh, you want the 8 play? We talked about that a couple weeks ago, don't we?
Yeah, we're going to keep talking about it until they do it.
Well, I'm going to welcome him on the air here. We had him on a few times previously, but Alabama alum, Mighty Mouse himself, former Philadelphia Eagle, former Kansas City Chief. Excuse me, Mark McMillan. Mark, thanks for joining the Corner Pod Sports Show, man. How you doing, man?
Yo, what's up, Mark?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. Appreciate it, man. You guys got a lot of energy over here. It's a little late. You got energy.
We do.
Welcome to the show there, Mark.
Mark, let's get right into it. Can you still play cornerback? We really need
Yeah, come on. You want to come do a workout? Come on.
Yeah, I talked to Eric Allen.
Bring him too. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, man. It's tough to watch each week, man. So hopefully, getting our 2 guys back, at corner will help. But man, we're struggling.
It was painful last week.
Yeah, absolutely. So Mark, before we get into the Eagles and Chief stuff, actually, I want to get a little bit of Chief stuff with you. Last year, you invited us to the blue-white practicing at NovaCare, which was awesome. It's you and Fred Barnett, which was a great time. We got to see some of the kids, playing and trying out and stuff. How's that going?
It's going pretty good. We just picked up another game that we'll be playing in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool.
So we're up to 4 games now. So it's pretty cool, man. Get to have some former guys help coach. George Teague, Larry Sinners, Fred Barnett helped us coach last year as well. So we have a great group of guys, man, to be able to open up our knowledge of the game and be able to watch these young kids play and play at a high level on ESPN.
That's
cool,
awesome,
yeah.
man.
Wow, televised and everything. Cool.
And since we've talked to you last time, gotta congratulate you, man. You got married.
Yeah, man. I finally tied the knot, and the minister was Byron Evans, who married me.
Nice.
Awesome.
B&E was my minister, and then my best man was Brandon Cunningham. So,
man.
Wow.
Oh, that's
Oh my
awesome.
God, the blast from the past.
I'm actually surprised Randall wasn't your minister. That's awesome.
All these names from my youth.
Yeah, that's awesome.
It was between him and B&E. B&E's a minister now, so It was almost like rock, paper, scissors, man. I couldn't go wrong with it.
Oh no, absolutely. No, that's awesome. That's awesome. And you're still I talked to you briefly right before you came on here. The last time we had you on, you launched your website, Growing with McMillan, and you're still at it.
I'm still at it, man. I grill probably like 5 days a week, man, and I have stray dogs. You know, it seems like around 6 o'clock they know I'm about to throw some meat on the grill. But yeah, I've been doing that for about a year now, and I have my own website, grillingmcmillan.com, where I sell my actual seasonings as well.
You throw some seasonings and dry rub and stuff on there, and which is awesome. Like, it looks fabulous. Like, you throw stuff on your Instagram post, I'm like, oh my god, that family's eating good. It looks fantastic.
What's your secret for brisket?
Oh,
I can't give away my. That's like trying to give away your secret for your cheesesteak, man. You just can't give it away.
Can't do it.
I'll tell you, but I gotta kill you.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Yeah.
Dogs.
Oh, the dogs. Oh, you're about the stray dogs.
Yeah.
Dogs. That's pretty wild. Do you really have stray dogs surrounding your house?
Every now and then I see a dog that I didn't recognize before, but like tonight will be a day off, man. I'm gonna go hang out with a couple of my buddies. Like I said, I got a chance to hang around with Randall today, and
cool.
You guys know that he's a minister, man. So it's always good to keep me grounded here in Vegas, man, because there's a lot of stuff out here that can get you caught up. So being around the pastor, man, and staying grounded and staying true to God and my faith, man, that's propelled me on another level.
That's awesome, man. Yeah, because Randall lives out there too, right?
Yeah, he's the man out here, man. He's the man everywhere he goes, but in Vegas, man, this is his hometown.
Mark, I got to ask you. I mean, 2021, the Eagles play the Las Vegas, where I guess I'm assuming they're going to be called the Raiders, and a few of us are going out and coming out there. You want to meet up?
Man, that's I'm sure it's gonna be nuts out here, man. I know they're really excited for the Raiders to come out here, and obviously, playing for the Chiefs and the Raiders, man. I'll be in there, with my Kelly green on. I'm not gonna have that. I don't know what kind of green they got right now.
midnight green, yeah.
Yeah, I'll be there with my Kelly green gear on, and it'll be exciting, man. Because Philly fans, they travel all over, and obviously, who's not going to come to Vegas when your team comes to play?
Right.
Yeah.
Are you going to wear a Mark McMillan jersey?
No, I let my son do that.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I let him rock.
How's he doing? I knew he was trying to work his way through. How's he doing?
He's doing good. Yeah, he's doing good, man. He was
UNLV? Am I right on that?
Yeah, he messed up his ankle real bad, man. He was out for like 3 months.
Oh no!
So he's just now getting back into the swing of things, and we'll start training again probably in December. So he'll be training with Randall. Obviously, his daughter Vashti finished number 3 in the world in high jump, which is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
So he'll be able to train with those individuals. His son Randall Cunningham, Junior, he broke his leg a year ago, so he's coming back off the injury. So,
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man, to sit back and see our kids, have fun, man. And, there's nothing that, more that we can do, but, just keep them encouraged and try to see them grow.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You have Gary.
Mark, I do have a question for you, Mark.
Can you hear him?
Can you hear me?
Okay, cool.
What's up, G-Man? What's up, G?
My question is concerning Mr. Sidney Jones. Do you think this is what we get from him, or is there a positivity that we can look forward to from him, or is this what it is?
I would like to think that it's going to be something different, but week in and week out, it seems like he's not getting better.
Yeah.
And, as a defensive back, one thing I want to see out of these guys are they getting better? And week in and week out, like I said, they're not getting better. I don't know if that's coaching. I don't know if the players have reached their plateau, but one thing about, playing in the National Football League, you go from your rookie year to your second year to third year, and you're supposed to improve. And, I don't see him improving. And I'm pulling for the guy. He's a he's a good guy, but you know, good guys don't win football games. And you know how it is in Philly, man. If you're not helping us win, you know,
sayonara.
Yeah, it's tough. Man.
Step up or step out.
Yeah, and that's one thing about Philadelphia, man. People like, what's the best, or you know, what's the best team you play for? And I think if I would have started my career off somewhere else, I probably wouldn't have been the player that I became because you know I got baptized by fire playing in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Did you feel the fans here treated you well, or did you feel that they kind of gave you the hard stuff?
I think the fans treated me well. I'm from LA, but I think I fit that Philly mold, man. I was a 10th round draft pick, and I was number 6 on the depth chart, and you know I gave it everything I had on the field, and you know people can relate to me. I was 5'8", you know, when I was on the street, you know, I always try to be cordial with the fans, and you know people in Philly, man, they like somebody that's gonna give you effort and win, and obviously being there for 4 years, I was blessed, man, to be able to be successful. You know, in Philly, man, if you ain't successful, don't turn on the radio and don't come out and public.
No.
There was only a few players, Mark, that on that defensive team that you were on that I appreciated. And I'm not kissing your ass. It was you and Willie T.
Yeah.
There was only a handful of guys, man, and like I appreciated. Like I was one of them. I was a kid back then. I mean, I was in my teenage years back then. I knew how much effort you put out there, and I appreciated that. I just wanted you to know that.
That's the respect of grit.
Yeah, it was.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right, Garrett. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, that made me play harder because I knew every time I stepped on the field, everybody was always like, you know, a kid that's first time coming to the game, they may have heard about McMillan until you see me on the field and the size. Everybody's like, man, you know, that's I can live through this guy. You know, and the 700 level in the vet, man, I always make sure I pointed up to the 700 level. Those were the fans, man, that was hardcore, you know.
Yeah.
That paid hard earned money, and I was like, man, if I'm going to be able to make it, I want to make sure when somebody leaves the vet that they say something good and be like, man, that guy number 29, I know he gave it everything, and he was out of our money.
Yes, those beers were flowing up in that level.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of stuff going on with that.
Well, Mark, my first Eagles game was at the vet. It was a preseason game. You were still on the team. It was mid-'90s, and it was preseason against New England. And I seen a little kid. He's probably about, 10, 11 years old, wearing a Dave Meggett jersey. And someone from the 700 level threw a beer at this kid's head. And I'm like, what? What? It's it's crazy.
Hey, like I said, you get baptized by fire, man. You know.
Yeah.
And, I'm sure they probably put that guy in the jail that they had.
Yeah, probably.
So, Mark, gotta ask you, how did your nickname Mighty Mouse come about? I mean, obviously we know the side story of being little but powerful and playing bigger than your size and everything. But I'm just wondering how it came about, like where it all started.
Good question.
The Mighty Mouse. I remember I had this show in Philly. It was called the Little Big Man Show that me, Jeff Steiner, and then Ben Bond Hebron did outside of the Randall Cunningham show, and it just kind of picked up there. And then when I got to Kansas City, Andre Rison, he was Spider-Man. Derek Thomas, he was the Falcon. And they were like, man, we got to get you a name. And, it was always Mini Mag, Mighty Mag, and then, with the Chiefs colors being the color of Mighty Mouse.
Okay.
Yeah.
It just kind of stuck, man. And then, for a couple of years, man, now it's like people don't even call me Mark McMillan or, Lil Mac. It's, people, when you say Mighty Mouse, they think of me or the UFC wrestler.
That's awesome.
None but love and respect, though, bro.
No disrespect.
No,
Not to any other player. But was Derek Thomas the best player you ever played with?
Man, like I said, I was blessed to play with some really, really good guys, man. And you figure I had a brief stint with Jerome Brown. You got Clyde Simmons,
Wow.
Reggie White.
Well, Reggie White and Derek Thomas. That's tough comparison.
Yeah, Derek Thomas, man, that's real tough. And in San Francisco, I had the opportunity to play with Charles Haley.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You know, Gerald Green and Champ Bailey.
Oh,
Eric
yeah.
Allen. You know, I had an opportunity to play with Marcus Allen in Kansas City. So, man, I lived out my dream, man. I played with some really good players, but
It's a lot of Hall of Famers right there.
Yeah.
Reggie White,
Yeah.
the best defensive lineman of all time.
Yeah.
yeah, he used to do stuff to be like, wow, you know, I'm glad he's on my side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, then you look at Derek Thomas and some of the stuff he was able to do. It's like, man, you know, you just don't see that. You know, I mean, obviously Lawrence Taylor was a guy that came off the edge, but you know, some of the things that Derek was able to do, man, it was just unreal.
Yeah.
So Mark, I don't want to kind of put you on the spot here, but if you can, your all-time favorite memory as a Philadelphia Eagle.
Oh, nice.
I would say getting drafted. You know, I was like I think it was 11 rounds back then, and seeing my name go across the ESPN ticker, and you know, the Philadelphia Eagles, and you know, knowing like, man, you know, in my dorm room in Alabama, we were watching, you know, the Eagles, the defense, and Randall Cunningham, and Reggie White, and Jerome Brown, and it was like, man, it was a dream come true to walk in the locker room and be in those guys' presence, and you know, making the team. You know, I wasn't expecting to even make the team.
Yeah, 10th rounder, yeah.
Yeah, so I was just out there just trying to hit everything that moved, man, and just trying to, you know, make a name for myself, and you know, just being able to get drafted and then finding out that I made the team, man, you just can't beat that. Then, you know, being from 6 on the depth chart, starting, you know, being able to start,
Yeah.
rookie, you know, man, that's, you know, it's kind of not unheard. You know, it's unheard of, especially with the defensive guys that we have.
Yeah.
Mark, I can't say how many times I'm sitting on Sunday watching the game with my father, who has taught me what the Eagles are about. Me and him sitting there saying, "Who's this Mark McMillan guy?" But you know, moving forward and with that all going on, none but love and respect. We appreciated you here. We honestly did.
I appreciate it, man. That's why I always try to
Yeah,
come
man.
at least once a year, man. And like I said, I love the fans, and you know, I'll be out there at Carl's Cars on November 2nd
Yes.
from 1 to 2:30 signing autographs, and then I'll be at the link the next day for the Bears Eagles games. I'll be out there tailgating with the
Big
fans,
Nice.
and I'll be signing autographs as well inside the stadium. And I get a chance to bring my wife and my son, who never got a chance to see me play. You know, he was in my wife's stomach when I was.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it'll be an eye opener for them to be able to tailgate inside in the parking lot.
For sure.
That's going to be fun, yeah.
You gotta be ready. You know, you might hear some.
Yeah, that's a different world.
And before we lose you, you're doing a radio show. Why don't you tell us about that real quick?
Yeah, I just got picked up, man, here in Las Vegas. I'm doing ESPN Las Vegas twice a week.
Oh, nice.
I'm on Tuesday morning from 8 to 9, and then I'm on every Friday from 3 to 6 at the Golden Nugget, man. And I'm sure if you ever
Nice. I stayed at the Golden Nugget. Yeah.
Yeah, if you ever been to the Golden Nugget, man, you better be ready because it's wild.
Yes, it is. I stayed there actually when I went out to Vegas. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Mark, thank you so much. We got to wrap up our show, but thank you so much for joining us tonight, man. We appreciate it so much.
So, Mark, right before we let you go, though, you following college football? Your Crimson Tide?
I'm a huge football fan, man. I'd rather
Big
watch
Alabama fan, yeah.
Yeah, but if the Eagles and Chiefs are not playing, man, I'm all over football. Man. I love college football.
Nice. So, what do you think? You think it's going to be Bama, Clemson again? You think the Bama's got the number? You think what are your thoughts?
It's going to be tough, man. You look at Ohio State. Ohio State looks
Ohio
good.
State looks good. Yeah.
Oklahoma looks good. Obviously, we got to play Tennessee. We got to play Auburn. So all that'll play itself out. And you know, Clemson has an easy road. And you know, in college football,
that's true.
It's almost like college basketball. If you got a hot quarterback or a hot point guard, anything can happen.
SEC is tough.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what happened last year. With I can never remember the guy's name, but the Sunshine quarterback from Clemson was red hot going into the
Sunshine.
Yeah, Trevor Lawrence, man.
Trevor Lawrence.
He'll be a first round pick.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes.
Some of the stuff he does, you just can't teach that. So the SEC is tough, man. So whoever comes out of the SEC, it'll probably be two teams. I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Georgia, LSU, Alabama.
Well, Georgia might not be able to.
Yeah, Georgia might not.
They lost to an unranked team.
Ah,
now,
shit.
So you got.
We just lost Mark.
I
We
knew
lost
it was
him.
going to happen.
Yeah.
You don't have a charger down here. You can text them at least.
Nah, it's done. I lost him. All
The
right.
phone's done. It's
I didn't
dead.
realize you were trying to
Throw it
wrap
in the
up before you
toilet.
die.
That's what I'm saying. That's
He
what I'm
kept
saying.
saying, "Phone gonna die. Phone gonna die."
I missed it.
I'll just say it was a great.
It was
I
great.
know.
It was
Sorry.
great.
I'll hit him up later. All right. So someone else has got to bring up our football picks. So let's talk about the Eagles. Dallas this weekend.
Oh,
Eagles Dallas.
So this is the first prediction we're doing, and then we'll pull up the rest of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, pull them up.
So it's a bring up anyway.
All right.
this is a tough game.
All right. So who's starting?
I'll go.
Okay, go.
Eagles. Let me do this. I feel bad, man. Mark's probably still talking now. Eagles offense, Dallas defense. Who gets the edge?
Eagles offense.
Really?
Yes.
Dallas's defense seems to be a little bit overrated. I'm going to go Eagles offense.
Yeah.
Based on what you saw?
Well, the Jets offense ran all over them.
No, I'm going Dallas defense.
Eagles offense hasn't improved. I mean, it hasn't done anything to make me
Nothing.
look at them and go, "Wow, you guys are really doing your fucking number."
And there's two
Well,
legit.
they
There's
smoked the Jets, and we've seen what
You know
happened
what?
to
You
the.
know
There's
what makes
two-
me lean towards the Eagles offense against their defense?
your heart.
No, the heart has nothing to do with it. Ryan, is what they did to the Packers defense, who was ranked. They were ranked number 1 at the time that the Eagles did that to them.
Yeah, I think that the Eagles offense was mounting a little bit of a comeback against Minnesota too, until it fell apart.
I just that Dallas's defense has two legit pass rushers on that line. They got solid cornerbacks. They got a very good linebacker.
But I don't think they've done as well this year.
Oh, Van Der Esch.
Yeah, and Sean Lee.
Van Der Esch is
Yeah,
a fucking great player.
He leads the
man.
league in tackles.
Yeah, I know. Still, it sounds like a boil on the bottom.
I hear you, Garrett, but you can't deny it, man.
Oh, yeah. Fuck, he plays for Dallas. Fuck him.
So, anyway, I don't know. I still think the Eagles' offense is better than they've looked. I still think they're got a lot of weapons. Deshaun not playing this week, unfortunately, that hurts. But got a couple of the running backs, and I like the Eagles' offense.
I agree.
Somebody made it that just a suggestion to me earlier while I was at work.
Oh,
No, it kind of makes sense to me. Just hear me out with this. So Jordan Howard's your bona fide number 1 running back here, right?
well, that's how he's listed.
Right.
Yeah.
That's starting Miles Sanders in the slot.
I thought about having him as a. What the problem with Miles Sanders in the slot is he's doing it a little bit now, but he wasn't a big pass catching back in college. So to promote him to a wide receiver from a guy that didn't even catch passes in college after a couple of games, I don't know. I just can't.
But that's a good point and a good question, Ryan. But who's your second back?
Yeah, Clement's
Where's
hurt,
your
right?
second back?
Right.
Boston Scott?
Right.
I mean,
Just a
Smoltz
thought.
hurt, Clement's out for a year.
I'm done with
What the
Clement.
fuck happened to Clement?
I don't fucking know. I'm done with him
He's
now.
out. You're right.
He's not getting re-signed.
They
No, I'm
fucked
done
up
with
with
him.
Pumphrey. They
No,
fucked
he's
up
in the
with-
XFL.
That's what I'm saying. They fucked up. Did he get drafted?
Yeah, in the 6th round.
No way, did he?
Oh,
He got
Terrell
drafted.
Owens.
He got
Terrell
drafted
Owens is gonna
later.
play there
He
too.
got, he got
in the
drafted
XFL.
later in the XFL than he
Yes.
did for the NFL.
Yeah.
Fucking pathetic asshole.
Yeah,
Fuck that up.
T.O. is going to play there too.
No, he's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, he is.
T.O. is going to play in the
Yes.
XFL.
Yes.
I didn't hear that.
Look it up.
I can't. My phone's fucking dead.
Oh, sorry. That's your problem.
Yeah, it is. Because you motherfuckers text me all fucking day long.
Garrett, I'm not trying to, but
No, look
like
it
you
up.
heard this from a legitimate source.
No, it came up on the internet.
The internet. Believe everything. you
Yeah.
hear on
No,
the
it was
internet.
Terrell Owens talking about it.
Oh, all right. I'll believe everything Terrell Owens says, too.
Oh, just saying. Don't be surprised.
Owens is crazy enough.
Don't
to
be
try.
surprised.
He
if
wasn't
he's-
even in the draft pool.
No.
No.
What one is
Is Polsky still watching us There's still people watching.
Yeah.
No, we lost him, bro.
He's still. Are you sure?
Yeah, nothing.
He probably died.
Oh.
There's still people here
He
showing up.
probably fucking had a
Still
barbell
have it.
fell in his throat.
There's still a couple people here on
Or he
YouTube.
fell off the treadmill.
We overdosed on PEDs.
Yeah, he fucking fell off the bike. He fell off the exercise bike.
So, all right. So,
Eagles
Sean,
defense.
Sean, what do you
I'm
think?
sorry. I'm going Cowboys defense.
Okay.
I don't have. I mean, the Eagles offense to me. All right, look.
So you don't think the Eagles have any edge?
Well, hold
I
on.
was
We're-
thinking about this earlier. There's if you want to look at quarterbacks, if you want to go by position, I'll take Wentz over
Prescott.
I'll take the Cowboy Elliott over anybody in the league. I'm sorry.
Well, who can argue with that?
And even with 50% Cooper, I will take the Eagles wide receivers over the Cowboys receivers. I'll take the Eagles tight ends over the Cowboys tight ends.
Clearly.
Eagles offensive line over the Cowboys offensive line. So I'll take the Eagles offense over the Cowboys defense. I think that's fair.
Okay.
I think that's fair. Yeah. I
I'm
just
taking Cowboys
talked myself into it.
I'm taking Cowboys defense.
Okay. So,
So the three of us got the Eagles offense.
All right. Flip side. Eagles defense.
Cowboys offense.
Cowboys offense.
Cowboys offense, right? That's
Eagles special teams.
Yes.
Cowboys special teams.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's going to factor into this game.
Even.
The special teams are going to be
I'll go even.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you know.
That's, that's going to factor into this game.
Coaching. You know,
Eagles.
you got the
Oh,
Clapper.
absolutely. Eagles.
Yeah.
Eagles.
Intangibles. Cowboys have lost 3 games. I think there's 4 games in a row.
No.
They're playing in Dallas. So that obviously plays a role. But yeah, they're coming off 3 straight losses. They lost to the Jets.
They just lost to the Jets.
So are they not coming Sunday night with attitude?
Yes.
I don't know if they are. I don't think that team is.
I don't think they're very good.
No, I don't think they are either.
Come on, man.
I don't think they are.
Come on.
They're better than
They're better than their record.
and they're better.
So are the Eagles.
I agree with that.
But the
The Eagles should be 5. We just talked about it. The Eagles should be 5-1. If the Eagles are 5-1 right now, if Aguilar and Goddard catch those passes, are we even having this discussion where we're debating right now?
No, the Eagles are coming off a bad loss, and they're going to go to Dallas and take care of business.
Right.
No, I disagree. I think we're having this conversation regardless because it's a division rival.
I don't think we are. Dallas looks like shit.
But we're not having this conversation in such despair.
Oh, all right.
You know what I mean?
You know what it is? I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I think that the Dallas Cowboys can actually beat the Eagles.
Oh, sure they can. Oh, yeah, they can.
Okay.
I mean, let's get right to the like.
All right, yeah, let's do the
I
predictions.
hate.
Let's do it. We
Nobody-
we
like-
laid everything out. Let's do predictions. Ryan?
Cowboys 31-24.
Okay. You know what? It sucks because before I heard about Cooper probably playing and the 2 offensive linemen playing, I was a lot more confident. I was going to call it a touchdown game. I was going to say the Eagles are going to win. I was going to call it 24-17. Now, with Cooper and that offensive line playing, I'll call it 2017 Eagles. Or no, I'll call it 24. I'll call it 24-21 Eagles.
You're still calling Eagles. All right.
Yeah, I like the Eagles this week. I feel that Dallas is not really that good. Cooper's
They're
not
better
100%.
They're better than a team to lose 4 in a row, man.
I
just
understand,
don't
and
see
it's in Dallas,
Right.
but it's the Eagles are coming off a bad loss too.
Right.
Their
Yeah.
common opponent, the Jets, the Eagles destroyed them. Dallas lost to them. Mari Cooper's not 100%. The Eagles are great against the run. I think that they match up well against Dallas.
Uh-huh.
So,
I hope I'm wrong.
yeah.
I'll say 24-17 Dallas.
Okay.
Wow. 17 points, that's it. Now, Wentz has had good career numbers against Dallas. Very good numbers against Dallas.
He hasn't had a lot of success, has he?
Right, Sean, you're right. His numbers
I think
against
he's
Dallas,
like 12 touchdowns to 1 interception. Like
but his numbers are very, very good. His stats are good against Dallas,
But he's 1-2.
but it's the win-loss
Yeah.
is not good.
All right, the first year that they played Dallas, they were fucking 7-9.
It's still fact that it still counts.
Yeah, sure, but the team sucked. Like I'm not.
Do they not suck now?
The Eagles don't. Their defense sucks.
Which is killing them.
All right,
There's discrepancies on
It's
the offense,
it's a
too, Sean.
Manila offense with a terrible defense.
Yes.
and the Dallas Cowboys just lost to the fucking Jets. The Jets, the worst fucking team in football.
Well, minus worse than football.
Minus Miami, their counterparts in the AFC East, and the Redskins.
Mhm.
The third worst team of the.
Although
Come on,
with
we are
the-
not losing to the fucking Cowboys. Look,
I didn't say I want them to.
when I heard that Amari Cooper is playing, I went, shit, that's going to
Yeah.
suck a little bit. But you know what? People forget what these two teams mean when they play each other.
Mm-hmm.
It's a knockout, drag-out fight.
It always is. Always is.
I think this is going to be a very chippy game.
34, 31. It's
That
gonna be
high scoring?
Yeah.
Wow.
Eagles win by 3. It's going to be
Nice.
high scoring.
Wow.
I'm saying high scoring. 34-31. That's my prediction. I thought about it earlier today. I'm like, it's going to be high scoring.
Before we go into the
That's
rest
it's
of
gonna
it,
go,
though,
yeah.
I just want to talk about the Eagles have a fucking gauntlet of a schedule coming up. They got Buffalo in Buffalo,
We talked about that last week. This
Chicago.
This 6-week stretch,
Then they get by, and then they play New England, and then Seattle,
and then what?
and then it's 5 easy games.
Well,
So we have to figure out how to get through
that's
this.
not 5 easy. You have
So
Dallas
through
in middle.
the first 9, you have to be 5-4. That means you can only lose one more.
And you can. They'll get there.
Through the first 9, no, you don't have to be 5-4.
Yes, you do,
So you
dude.
think that
Yes, you do.
it's
So
gonna be-
over the last 5, you're going to win all 5 of them.
What are you talking about?
I mean, over the last 7, you're gonna win 5 of them.
You can?
Yeah.
Yeah, they can. Oh, they can.
There's
But
last
what is
5
this?
games?
Look, guys,
The
look.
last 7 games of
see
the
that-
year
I see
are
that
easy.
one.
All right, guys.
Dallas
well,
is the only good team they play in the last
But
7
what I'm
games.
saying, the Eagles are not a good team right now.
He's not
They're
wrong.
not.
He's not wrong.
What right now makes you think that they can do
He's not
that?
wrong except for the fact that I
The
think
schedule.
Yeah, the schedule is fucking.
They're not losing to Miami.
You play the Giants twice.
Okay,
you play
okay.
Miami.
Giants twice. That's 2 wins. Washington, that's 1 win. Miami's a win.
We
Okay,
thought,
and then
we
you
thought
get-
2 years ago.
and then you
we
get
were
Dallas.
playing-
Where's the other 3 wins to finish 10-6 and win the
All right, you're
division?
beating the Bears. Those
Well,
four.
you could go 9-7 and win.
You think they're beating the Bears?
Yeah, at home.
They could
They're not
beat
going to
the
beat
Bears
the Bears at home.
at home. They could beat the Bears at home.
They can, but they can lose that game
Fucking
too.
Chase, fucking jerk off.
They can, and with Khalil Mack and that secondary
Oh,
that
I'm
the Bears
sorry.
have.
What did Khalil Mack do against the Eagles before?
Not a goddamn thing. Not
So,
a goddamn thing.
What about the
Oh,
Dallas?
but
What
what
about
I'm
Dallas?
It's not
What
acting like
about
the
Dallas?
Bears that are fucking.
I'm not, but what you're acting like I'm crazy for thinking the Eagles are not good. So why am I crazy for thinking
We're just saying that.
for projecting that they can finish that?
What do you think?
They've shown nothing to prove to me that they can.
They've shown more than Dallas. They've shown more than every other team. in
They're
the
both
division.
3-3.
Yeah, but
All right.
Dallas has had a much
They're
easier
both
schedule.
3-3.
So what are you
Dallas had
going
a
to do?
much easier schedule.
What are you going to do?
It doesn't matter. The
Why
Eagles
not?
lost 2 games that they should have won.
So what are
They didn't lose them.
So what
They
are you
didn't
gonna,
win them.
And the Jets and the Dallas Cowboys just lost to the fucking Jets.
And what did the Eagles offense do against the Jets? Nothing.
They scored 3 touchdowns.
No, they didn't. They scored 2.
All right, fine. That's all you needed against that fucking team. You don't think that team let the foot off the gas?
What
They were up 14-0.
what Ryan's saying is you need more.
All right, hold on.
You need more from the offense.
I
But the
understand.
Cowboys suck. And they're both 3-3. So what are the Eagles going to win the division at 8-8? Where are they going to finish at, Ryan?
Right now, this team is no better than 7-9, 8-8.
7-9.
Yes.
What
All
games
right.
do you have them losing to go 7-9?
Buffalo, New England, Seattle. That's
So
3 more right
So they're
there.
going to
Okay.
lose. They're going to lose.
So that's 6
They're going to lose
losses.
4 in a row now.
You said 7-9. That's 6 losses. You need
I know.
3 more. Pick 3 more.
They'll be Chicago. So they're going to lose 4 out of the next 5? And the next 5? I disagree with you totally.
I'm not saying they're going to
You're
lose
not-
them, but yours are telling me they're going to win them.
You
Yes.
just said they're going to lose them.
No, I didn't. I said they can lose them.
Okay, well,
I never said they're going to lose them.
but if they have a chance,
You are telling me that they're going to win them.
Ryan, it's not personal. It's a debate, brother. It's an opinion.
I know.
Don't get
yeah,
upset.
I mean,
I'm not getting upset.
I just don't see them losing any of the last 5 games. I just don't.
I don't either.
I think they split
And
with Dallas.
if they win the next 5, if they win the last 5 games, they're 8-8, regardless of what happens to the other games.
So they win the last 5.
They win the last 5.
I said 11-5.
So that would mean they sweep Dallas.
No, actually, what I'm saying is even if they lost this game, if they win, they're 3-3.
Mike, you just called them to win against Dallas, and then you're saying they win the last 5.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm predicting them to sweep Dallas this year. Yes.
No way.
They never do.
No. It's
Never.
Yeah, they do.
When's the last time they did that?
A couple of years ago.
They swept,
Dallas fucking sucked 3 years ago.
they swept the division?
A couple of years ago.
They could.
Yeah, they did. 13-3, they swept the division.
Yeah, they did.
They didn't have a loss against
2 years
Dallas.
Oh
ago.
no,
they
I'm
swept
sorry.
the fucking-
I'm sorry. They
They
didn't.
have
They didn't.
lost-
They
I'm sorry.
because
they lost the
last
last game of the year when it didn't fucking
A
matter.
loss is a loss, bro.
Oh.
I'm just saying.
Oh, really? That's
A loss
funny.
is a loss when
A
they-
loss is a loss. They'll never lose at home, says Gary. They'll never lose at home, and they lost at home. But that doesn't matter now. But now it
It
does
did
matter. Oh, now it does matter.
Yeah.
But they won a fucking Super Bowl.
They still have loss at home.
Nah, dude, come on. The schedule.
Look.
The
I
schedule they had in the
I
first
know.
half of the season
I always
is what was comparison of what Dallas had in the first half of this year.
Right.
Then some, because we have an even easier schedule than what Dallas had at the beginning of the season. I called 11-5. They might finish 10-6. They'll still win the division.
They could finish 9-7 and win the division.
Calm your tits. All right, let's go to weekend games. So don't bring up the games. I
got it home.
I can't do it. I can't. Mark's probably like, what the fuck?
All right, so we got. I don't know why these times are weird, but
I don't need a hug, man. Come on, I'm good.
Who's hugging you?
Yeah, he's all mad and shit.
I'm not mad.
Wearing his fucking Denver Broncos jersey. Fucking Jason Camp Valley over here.
okay, here we go.
Walmart Flyers jersey.
Anyway,
Yeah,
fuck you. I got that.
You're right. Then where'd you get that Vic jersey?
That's authentic, bro.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
look at how high the numbers are.
No, it's not.
Yo, the numbers
authentic.
up. Yo,
No, it's not.
the numbers up here on the. Yeah, look how close the numbers are on
Yeah.
the fucking neck.
That is not authentic.
All right, here we go.
Walmart.
Arizona at the Giants.
I'm
I
going
don't know. That looks pretty authentic.
Giants.
I'm going Giants.
Well, so does
Giants.
No, it
Giants
doesn't.
are favored by
Get out of
3.
here.
that. It does.
Is he even stitched in?
No, these are that fucking iron.
I think exactly. They're iron on, but it's authentic.
I'm going Giants.
Giants.
Who are the Giants playing?
Yeah,
I'm giving-
I'm going Giants, Arizona. I'm
Giants are
going
given 3
Yep.
in New York.
Fucking out.
I like Arizona.
I'm going to take the Giants. to cover.
Saquon's still not playing, is he?
I think
Yeah,
he's
he's
still
playing.
play this
Oh,
week.
he is?
I'm playing against my fantasy too.
Houston at Indy. Indy's favored
That's
by
a great
1.
game. That might be the game of the weekend. That might be a bigger game than.
I think
fucking
Houston
Eagles
is.
Dallas. It's at Indy.
At Indy.
I'm gonna go Indy. I'm gonna go Houston. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go Houston.
Okay.
I like Indy, man. Their defense.
I do too, but
They're getting that linebacker back this week, Darius Leonard.
Leonard, yeah, Leonard's my fucking defensive player of the year pick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I'm still gonna get Houston.
And Houston's due for a loss, man. They've been flying high the past few weeks. I don't think they're a fluke. I think they are a really good team. I like Indy here.
How about this? Miami at Buffalo.
Buffalo.
Take a guess at what the line is.
17.
11.
17.
7. What the
I nailed it. Wow. I'm taking Buffalo all day.
No, I'm taking Miami. Too many points.
Buffalo's.
Come on. I mean,
Yeah, that's a lot of points. I'll go Miami with the points.
I like Buffalo. They're going to cover.
I'll go
They're going to blow
Dude,
this team out.
Miami almost beat the fucking Redskins last week.
Yeah.
I like Buffalo like 31-10.
Jesus. And you still only cover by 4.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah.
Minnesota at Detroit. Minnesota's favored by 1.
I'm going with
Detroit.
Minnesota.
I like Detroit.
Minnesota take care of business there.
Detroit's sneaky good, if you ask me.
I'm going Minnesota.
They can stop the run.
It's in Detroit, but Detroit's coming off a Monday night game, a heartbreak loss.
I hear it. Yeah. I just think Minnesota takes care of business there.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why I think that they win.
Yeah.
Their secondary's good. Aaron Rodgers couldn't do anything against them.
Nah.
Oakland at Green Bay.
I hear you.
Green Bay's favored by 5.5.
Packers.
I'm taking Packers.
Oakland out.
Really?
Wow.
Oakland wins outright in Lambeau.
Why?
I just think that, first of all, Green Bay has no receivers.
Yeah.
Everyone's hurt.
Yeah.
Devontae Adams still out?
I think he's going to be out,
Yeah, he's out.
What about Scanlon?
He's out.
Really?
He's questionable.
I hope he doesn't play. I hope he doesn't play.
I picked up the.
I hope he doesn't play. You know why?
Yo, I picked up the fucking fourth receiver.
Did you?
Yeah, I picked him up. I right now I have him starting. If Cooper doesn't play, he's starting in my lineup.
Who should I start? Miles Sanders or Oldham Tate?
Or who?
Oldham Tate, receiver from Cincinnati.
I know Tate's been doing well.
I'm going Sanders.
I would think Sanders.
Yeah, I'm going Sanders. Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Okay, interesting. Jacksonville at Cincinnati. Jacksonville's favored by 3.5. Taking Jacksonville anyway.
Yeah, I'll take Jacksonville here.
Yeah, I'll go with Jacksonville. Are they getting Nick Foles back? Is he out for the year?
Couple weeks.
Okay. Although everybody's all over that dude.
So much for that, Sean.
That's good. That's a good thing.
Los Angeles at Atlanta. LA's favored by 3. I think this is a get-right game for LA. I think they win by 10.
Yeah, but they win 41-31. They're still going to give.
Wait, who?
The Rams at Atlanta. The Rams are favored by 3.
And I know the
in
Atlanta.
LA?
In
Atlanta?
No, I'm going. What's the spread?
I'm going Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm going
Atlanta.
I'm going Atlanta. To take a road team with points, nah. Atlanta's 1-5, but in that building they put up points.
Okay.
I like Atlanta.
San Fran at the Redskins.
San Fran.
Do you want to know the spread?
I don't care what the spread is.
No, I'm finally a believer.
Yeah, they're good.
17?
9.5.
I'm a believer in the San Fran finally.
The Niners are good. They're legit. That defense, Bosa and D Ford.
I'm finally a believer in the Niners defense. And that team. They've run the ball down.
I'm taking Washington. I'm taking Washington with the points. Not to win. San Fran's got to travel across country, and they're giving 9.5.
No, I'm going San Fran.
Yeah, but they're coming off almost a bye. They played last Thursday.
Well, that's true.
So they've been off for 10 days.
Sean's so sick that he's fucking spilled his drink.
I coughed.
He coughed and spilled his beer.
I coughed.
It's not on your coaster, right, yo?
Huh?
It's not on your coaster,
No,
right?
no, no.
Right.
I coughed and it spilled on my fucking pants.
That's what she said. Gary's been going a while. You think he's sleeping on the porch? It's a little chilly out there.
Nah, it's too cold.
All right, so next game, Chargers at the Titans. 2 teams that are like, God knows what's going on with them.
All I know is
Titans are favored by 2.
I don't care who wins. Melvin Gordon, please get like 2 touchdowns and like 85 yards rushing, please.
Tough game.
Please.
Yeah, Tennessee's got a good defense.
I know.
What's the points?
2. Tennessee's getting 2.
Tennessee's getting 2 at home.
Yeah.
Tennessee all day. Tennessee.
I'm going to take the Chargers.
No quarterback.
Yeah, I'll take Tennessee. I'm good with Tennessee.
They benched Mariota.
I think I've been like on the opposite side of both of you guys. Did they bench Mariota?
Yeah, Tannehill started.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
No, I'll go with Tennessee.
I'm definitely taking the Chargers.
They might be better.
Man,
It's
how far did
almost
Mariota fall?
It's almost got me up in the air about starting Corey Davis.
Remember? Trade everything for fucking Mariota?
Well,
Chip Kelly.
That's a different topic, dude. With Chip Kelly's system, Mariota was the right quarterback.
Fuck Chip Kelly.
Right.
Fuck him in his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
His dirty fucking...
Like, I'm glad I'm glad it didn't happen, because if it would have happened, Chip Kelly's probably still here.
No, I think by now he's gone. That piece of shit, there's no way he's still here.
Dude, he fucking tore this team apart. Fucking asshole.
Hold up, dude. Some of the things he did affected us getting a ring.
Yeah.
So
Don't give
Indirectly.
that cocksucker
Oh,
any
let's give him credit there. Move on. Next game.
All right, I
Let's-
agree.
Let's smell it.
Here's a good game. Baltimore at Seattle. Seattle's favored by 3.5. I'll take it Seattle.
that's a game of the week right there.
Baltimore's not that good. And Seattle at home only getting 3.5. Yeah, I'm taking Seattle to win that.
I'm going Baltimore.
Wow. Oh, I guess
Yeah,
I'm
I like Baltimore to cover that.
Christ, you guys have disagreed with me on every one of these goddamn games.
What's the
Yeah, we
spread?
have. We haven't agreed on one, have we?
3.5
Where they playing at?
in Seattle.
I like Seattle.
I like Baltimore.
Saints at Chicago. Chicago's favored by 3.
I like Chicago. I like
Chicago's getting 3 at home.
Yeah. No.
No,
On the
they're
road.
giving 3. No,
They're
it's in
giving-
Chicago.
With Chase
They're
Daniel.
giving 3.
In New Orleans.
I like New Orleans.
I like the Bears.
Why? The Bears they don't have anybody, dude.
They got Chase Daniel as their quarterback.
I like the Bears.
They don't have anybody. They
No,
can't do
okay.
anything.
I'll take the Saints. We talked about the Eagles and the Cowboys. New England at New York. Jets. New England's favored by 9.5.
I'm taking New England.
Nah,
I'm taking the Jets. Cover.
I like New England.
Wait, it's 9.5?
I'll take the Jets.
I'll take the Patriots.
Yeah, I like New England.
What the fuck?
In
New
New
England's
York,
going to win that game by 20.
I'll give. Oh, because they beat the fucking Cowboys? I'll take the fucking.
yeah, but the difference is they're a lot better of a team than Sam Darnold.
Yeah, I'll take
Yeah, and the Patriots are a lot better than the Jets with whoever the quarterback is. I'm taking the Patriots.
That's it.
All
Wrap
right.
it up.
Cool. All right.
What happened to Polsky, man? I ain't heard from him in an hour.
Yeah, he fell. He either got laid or fucking fell asleep.
No, he
Guys-
fell off the treadmill.
Geraldine, Calvin, or Mel.
You guys have a good time tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this is a great show. I had the ball.
Yeah, man.
Good show, guys. Second time on YouTube Live. For the fucking 4 of you that watched, thank you.
Thanks, you fucks.
Thanks, you fucks. There's still people watching
There
somehow. We got a lot of comments and shit. I don't know. It's mostly Polsky. But, it's cool, though. He loves it.
Yeah, let's go.
He said he likes this better because he gets. Actually, what he said to me was, I feel like you're turning to me and go, give me a beer, you fuck. And thank you, fucks. So, this is a good show. And thank you
Nice.
to Mr. Mark McMillan,
Yes.
former Philadelphia Eagle, Kansas City Chief. Oh, fuck. I want to ask him about Mahomes' injury. And what he
Yeah,
thought about
yeah.
Fuck. My fucking phone died. I
Don't
feel
do
bad.
that again, Sean.
Dude, when I looked, I kept watching it. 7, 6, 5. I'm like,
So this just doesn't work as a charger?
no.
I mean, my iPhone ain't been on the charger in 2 days. It's, you know what I'm saying?
Go fuck himself, Sean.
I'm just saying.
How much you're on it? That's kind of his.
How many times did they delete pictures, motherfucker? All right, so.
And I watch porn. Lots of it.
Yeah.
Yo, he's in his truck fucking killing bugs, and he's like,
I did that in a customer's basement. Please call PHP.
He's spelling BHB with his cum.
Cheers, guys.
On the wall.
Cheers.
Good fucking show. We'll see you guys next week.
I love you guys, man. Quarter Pub Sports.
Yeah, man.
Ball bag.
We will see you guys next week.
Penis out.
Penis in.
That's what she said.
We done.
Yep. We're done.